Okay, let's get started. So, I believe the title is self-explanatory. I am not good at making them short. They are always maxed out. But yeah, this is the plan for today. So, some Endfield, I am building my Rossi team. And then I'm gonna hop on to WuWa and finish building my Sigrika while preparing for Sigrika with the echoes and whatnot. And then we are gonna do Sparxie pulls. I was waiting to see what characters are coming in 4.1 and Ashvale. Bro, who is gonna pull for that guy? It's gonna be a disaster. But yeah. Actually, let me also change the title for Endfield, because yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can get to maximum regional development today. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is it. Sorry for the delay. But yeah, so today are the Rossi preparations and the Sparxie pulls. First of all, can I sell? I need to make... How is this regenerating so slow? What the fuck? Brother, how is this the limit? Maybe it is the limit or something. I don't understand. I mean, right now I don't have the next tier of items. What's this? Why is it stop? What exactly is happening? Siranite clogs it, but that's one's fine. Cuprium ore is clogged. Another one that's fine too. 3,000 components, 500, 200. Why? I got 1,000 there. What's clogging this thing? So she does not get, this thing does not get the water. Actually, no, it's about the cuprium ore. Or the cuprium components. Is it because of the Siranite clogging? No. It's separate. Conduit intel goes to that thingy. Then it's sent here. I don't understand what's with this garbage. How are you making zircon fluid? How is this thing making zircon fluid? I don't understand. Is it combining inside? But how? Zircon effluent. Is the sewage combining with the thingy in the inside of this one? But where does it find the space? How are you? How is this possible? I yield 114 right? Aren't you 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁, welcome to the stream. Aren't you maybe capped on 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁? Like you already have 58,000 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁 in the bank or something like that? It should make 120. So right now why is it making this thing 𝗖 affluent? This is so weird. Is it because of... If it combines, in that case, I would just delete this part like this. And I'm not gonna try and be cute and directly connect it like this. That was such a weird situation. I don't hope. If I mean, in this situation is because I'm capped. So it's the same for me. Right now I'm producing only 80 when I'm using 83. But that's because my 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁 is currently at 50,000. I'm capped. I'm kept right now. I have 46,000 something 𝗖cie𝗽𝗍𝗁. I mean, it depends on the region development, right? I think this increases the cap for which one increases the cap? No clue. I feel like they should just how far back they increase the cap for this thing? Actually, they don't mention what's the cap for each regional development. But yeah, it should be simply because you are already capped on 𝗖cie𝗽𝗍𝗁 and that makes things slower. I made the 𝗖cie𝗽𝗍 factories to be completely independent of everything else. Like they have no input from the main thingy, and all their outputs goes towards the protocol stash, which only takes 𝗖cie𝗽𝗍𝗁. So it's simply impossible to have lower efficiency with these things. I made sure of that because if your 𝗖cie𝗽𝗍𝗁 production stops, well, you are cooked. So I built a lot of redundancy there to not have that situation. Anyway, the major issues right now that I face are these crucibles. So it looks like the sewage can combine with the liquid 𝗖cie𝗽𝗍𝗁 that is already produced in the reactor crucible and clog the pipes. But this should not be possible. Right now, all 5 slots are taken. So how exactly it manages to do that? I think there's some issue when I go offline. That's the only explanation I can possibly have. A very weird thing. In that situation, what you need to do is connect the conduit outlet instead of going to the this reactor, go all the way around to the second one directly. I initially made it to just look nicer, but it looks like it's not possible. Yep. Unfortunate. Anyway. So today I want to finish building my Ulfgard in preparation for my... Actually, my Pogranovic in preparation for my Rossi.
The slightest slip of mind. A valuable battle. My fighting spirit has been stirred.
How exactly I managed to know? They are sending me to the worst locations for these things ever. There is one right there. You had to send me on another planet to get them, huh?
Behave, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁.
The slightest slip of mind decides.
Am I stealing 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆's thingy? Yes, yes I am. Yes, I definitely am. What other weapon? What weapon does Wolfguard normally have? Acquisition Center, Quota Exchange, not that one. Oh, right. We can also do a multi, another multi on 𝗏𝗏𝗏's banner. Let's go. Maybe we get lucky. Wait, fake out? Fake out? No, no fake out. Why the delay there? Should I do another multi here? For the free 10 pulls? Okay, I know PT is not kept, but sound. Look, the plan is like this. We are pulling 20 times. We are getting 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and then on Rossi's banner, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna win the 50-50. Please tell me this is a fake out. Oh well. It is what it is. This is how the cookie crumbles. Which one is Wolfguard's weapon? It's so expensive to build characters. Yeah, I hope they would address that in 1.1. People want to just try different characters, especially with the launch of the game, but yeah, that was disappointing. What are the stats for this weapon? I mean, it's not bad. It's made for Wolfguard, but well, not for Wolfguard. For this, but isn't this thing already good enough? Actually, this thing might be even better because it gives attack percent, not just physical. Hi Tara, welcome to the stream. Yeah, everything is fine except getting even more shafted on the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 banner, but that's how life is. Weapon for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗏. Now this is Wolfguard's weapon. Well, Poe's weapon.
No badge or ceremony is needed. I fully appreciate
I am just preparing right now for Rossi.
Thank you for your trust.
This is gonna be my Rossi team. Where is that? Wait, not friends, team. Not this one. This is my 𝗏𝗏𝗏 team if I had her. O with Wolfguard and the last one, Gilberta. I really want to also use Amber. Amber should be insane with Rossi. Unfortunately, I don't have the mats for even building these three guys, so...
Let's go over the battle plan once more. A valuable battle. My fighting spirit has been stirred. This happened at the Oathkeeper's fortress.
On top of the XP materials, you still need credits. The credits are an insane issue, but I think the reason why I will have to do some calculations in the background is because the relics are not as demanding as in Genshin or Wuthering ways, because let's be honest, the biggest sinks of energy in those games is the relic system. There is no such thing for Endfield. Well, technically, well, what am I even saying? Technically, the weapon thingies are. Technically, these things are the energy sink, but it's not as bad if you don't have them maxed out. I'm trying to find a silver lining here. Endfield, give me something. Reduce the freaking stamina system. The stamina cost.
Let's go over the battle plan once.
What is the... Okay,
Whether
nice.
on the battlefield or elsewhere, this is an honor. Thank you for your trust, Administrator. I'll prove that this trust is well placed through my actions on the front lines.
Okay. How am I supposed to get these things? I hate farming this, but still. As evidenced by the fact that I didn't ever bother. Cryo or pyro?
This is our chance to learn and grow.
Let's try my cryo team. I don't have Tantang. I hope that I will get her. I failed miserably.
We'll end this fight easily. I wish you the best of fortune. List subject violations. Let us hear.
Wait, is this? Shouldn't I fight some kind of boss for these materials?
Feel the chill.
I haven't even tried to upgrade here because they are level 70. They will add level 90 someday, so I lose too many resources. But the level 70 gear is free, isn't it? You don't need to spend stamina on it. All you need to do is spend stock bills. And frankly, that's what the stock bills are designed for. Okay, this is the boss.
Logic yields the nut.
So there are two technical relic systems in this game. There are the level is the gear itself, which is free. All you need is to spend stock bills to upgrade it and whatnot, and you get the stock bills from having a proper factory setup. After that, there is the essence etching, which is part of the weapon system. And those things you need to spend stamina for. From my experience, getting the perfect essence is not hard. Getting the perfect substats, but upgrading the substats after getting them, it's pretty expensive. I believe there was somebody that did the calculations for this, and apparently you need like a month or something like that to fully max out an essence starting from 0. And that's crazy because a new character comes every 2 weeks, or 2.5 weeks, but the idea is the same. Okay, so what is your best here? The Wooling Pack attack percent increases the no. That's for that twink. Hit rate no. Hit no. Weirdest combo skill cooldown. Okay, this is pause. This is pause. What do you want?
The slightest
So
slip of
he
mind
is
decides
scaling
who
with
lives
will
and who dies
and
in battle.
agility. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Just taking just quick screenshot of it so I don't forget. Will agility, will agility. Okay. Oh, this is the new best. They gave Paul new artifacts. I'm going all out on Ivan's teams until they add enemies with ice resistance. Imagine. So right now we know I fully maxed Levi's signature weapon, but I'm still farming for Ivan. Damn, that's nice. My Levatains is currently... What's the situation?
Looking for me? You finally remember something?
It's not bad, but it's not ideal, you know, that kind of thing. People, Tantang is 152% battle skill. People have went fully in for the cryo team, didn't they? I mean, damn. Of course, my issue is... Actually, I got really lucky with the fracture one, but I'm still lacking for the others. It's an unfortunate situation. I am more hyped about Rossi's release simply because I get to use this guy. I made a video when the game releases when I went through the kits of all the standard characters, and this guy seemed broken to me. He seemed absolutely disgusting. The only reason why Ardelia was higher was simply because she's more general. But if you can take advantage of his kit, he's definitely the best battery in the game. And I'm struggling with skill points on all my teams. I'm struggling with skill points on Levatain's team. I'm struggling with Ivan and Last Rite. I feel like they should have added more batteries in the game instead of just the 4 stars and whatnot. But I'm hoping that for the cryo team, they will release Mifu, and Mifu is gonna be the ultimate cryo battery, so she can work with Tantang. That will be very cool. Unfortunately, who knows how long we have to wait for that.
Over here, Endman.
Chen definitely is gonna get her own 𝗖cie. There is no way.
Awesome, right?
The question is, how are they gonna keep her goofy while getting her an upgrade? I have 30 pulls and I'm at PT 30. I hope I can easily reach 120 for Rossi. Hey, all the good luck may come your way. Well, if he doesn't, blame Hyperglyph. If he does, then that's because of me and only me. 1 pull is all you need. Now, alright, I was crafting gear for Pogranovic. Where do I get this thing? I have no... They added new gear for Po because Po is gonna be used with Rossi. That's what happened. They are aware. But if they are aware, why they made during the live stream they put Rossi together with Wolfguard, which is normal, and some other weird characters. And they never used Po with her, no clue why. How do I get there? Oh my god. Okay, so I need to get some liquids. Who needs liquid Siranite? I feel like I cheesed the game, but you know what, you two guys, you chill there, you chill over there. The Blight is protecting you. Don't worry about it. Tantang's P1 is amazing. I am So what is her P1? I don't have her. I need to check it online. So P1. Damage multiplier increase, cooldown reduced. Okay, I see it. Return 5 additional skill points. Now that's nice. Still, I personally, unless you get lucky, I don't really think the potentials in Endfield are worth it. To be honest, while the gacha sucks, I'm gonna keep it back. The fact that you don't keep the pity absolutely sucks, but as a whole, I think this is the most F2P gacha in all the games, simply because you are not forced to pull potentials. They are just slight upgrades of your base kit. You know how in other games, if you don't get the dupe, you get only half the kit for a character. And at the same time, even the weapons. So when you upgrade the weapon, what it does is it increases this fracture artsy exaggeration bit by 1. And you get already 4 out of 4 for free. So it's actually... Can I even potential? Okay, this is what's happening. It raises the potential from 4 out of 4 to 5 out of 4, increasing the buff for this thing. But because you already get essentially 3 free dupes, it has diminished returns. Well, not exactly diminished returns, but you feel less. You feel it less, you know. They didn't even hint Mifu's element, right? She doesn't fight on screen during story. Yeah, I don't think so. Did they hint the weapons? I mean, if do we have gauntlets in this game? I feel like she would be a gauntlet user.
Compose a bad joke for you.
No gauntlets. There's no way she uses a gun, right? Never noticed her pose. What the fuck? What's with this? Okay. They didn't even... I personally think she's gonna be cryo purely from an aesthetic point of view. Her color palette reminds me of Ivan. Pink with blue accents. But that does not necessarily mean she's gonna be cryo, you know? You're talking about Rossi. By any chance, do you know her weapon stats? No, I have no clue on that front. That's why I'm not crafting yet the gear for her. I'm right now just kitting Pogranovic. Are there leaks for Rossi? And don't type it in chat, and I don't want to get in trouble. But are there even leaks for Endfield? I feel like they kept it quite under the wraps, at the very least as far as kits go. I mean, you can make some educated guesses, right? You can go to the new things, new pieces, will and intellect. I don't think she's gonna be will. If I had to bet, I would say that Rossi would be agility, right? Because it fits her playstyle. Not sure about the second one. Maybe the strength, maybe will. Will also fits her. Intellect, no way. No offense. No offense. 1 week into Leviathan, there was already all 1.1 and weapon leaks. Ooh. I was not aware of that. I don't really follow the leaks for Endfield, which, to be honest, is kind of a bad idea. The devs brought this onto themselves, right? You want to know what characters are coming, so you can just plan your pools because of how the gacha system works. By the way, I'm curious. So they gave all of us this new Stash. Where is the thingy? Is this working for all the weapons? Yeah, I was thinking, they lock it somehow to Valley 4? No, they didn't. Okay, this is perfect. This is my preparation for Rossi. As soon as she drops, I'm just gonna use that thing to get her best stats for the weapon. If I manage to pull her signature, of course. Because right now, what is my... Yeah. I don't understand people that follow leaks for the story, because that's... You really want to be spoiled, but I understand those that follow the leaks for characters and the kits and whatnot, because you want to know how to plan your pulls. I only have one multi for the weapon. This is... I got mine for Tantang's weapon. Okay. All in for Tantang. I should have expected that. I've always ignored leaks for Genshin. I was only searching for ways to save primos and know who's coming. Yeah, that's pretty much, well, not sure how leaks will help with saving primos, but I also was only following the character leaks ones. Do you think it will be one essence box per patch? No. So what I think it will happen is they added an essence box that you can purchase from Valley 4 when you get the stock redistribution to a certain level, right? To level 4. I think when they are gonna release level 4 stock redistribution for Wuling, they are gonna add another box, and it's gonna be like a box for region, not per patch. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they will be more generous on that front, but that's my prediction. Okay. Oh. I keep getting sidetracked. Agility. What the none of these things have whale? Okay, it's fine. Will. My, what the heck is with this set? The effect is perfect for Poe, but the substats, it's just terrible. I need to ultimate damage. No, what is ultimate gain? I need to check his substats again. Will and agility. What the heck was that?
And who dies in battle? To Quartermaster, proper armament is the first step toward victory.
Secondary attribute agility and intellect. Yeah, it's so weird. Okay, it's fine. Hot work. Defense, frontier protection suit. Was most of his damage is through the battle skill, right? And I'm also gonna purchase like 15 of these things. We don't have any info about the upcoming characters. We discovered about Rossi and Tang in the live stream. Yeah. In Wuthering Waves, Genshin and whatnot, you have that entire dream marketing period and thingy. In Endfield, looks like they went a different path. Even the live stream is not live; it's just a recording.
To Quartermaster, proper armament is the first step toward victory.
I need some gloves, but what gloves are gonna be fine? Will, intellect, arts, intensity. Apparently these are the best for him. Not really singing, but
Behave!
The slightest slip of mine decides who lives and who dies.
it is what it is. Where is the... Oh, I have to do for this thing. Combo skill. I guess it buffs his combo skill. I would rather go for his ultimate, but... Nice. All the thingy. Oh my god. 3 more minutes. Okay. 3 more minutes until the daily reset. I need to do my WuWa dailies. I got sidetracked. So, personally, I think right now Endfield has 2 big issues. One of them being the amount of FOMO. No ways to get arsenal and clunky farm. The farm thing I hope is getting fixed. Is it still clunky? I mean, right now they did that entire thing where you get the energy back when you... the full energy back when you enter the... Don't tell me it's an update, WuWa. Please don't restart on me. I have 3 minutes to do my dailies on you. So I hope... No, it actually downloads a patch. It will restart. No. Wait, it's fine. It's safe. No, it actually asks to restart. Like, bro, what year are we in? Why do you restart when you do a 50 megabytes patch? But yeah, I feel like they did not fully adapt to the current gacha, environment. Like the no live stream is one of the indications. 3 minutes to get 10 books. In 3 minutes, I do my Genshin dailies. That's true. Okay, that's kind of true. But really, the biggest issues, and I think 𝗖cie Waves has this issue too, is the events. I think right now, 𝗖cie Waves has more events, but they are lacking, these Genshin events, these big ones, where you reconnect with previous characters from other regions, mini games, maybe some co-op on the side. WuWa lacks that. Endfield lacks that. Frankly, Endfield lacks a lot on the events section. I hope they're gonna fix that, because it's a big one. It's something that I really love doing in Genshin. And what the... I need to do the asset field ASAP. And the second thing is the gacha is so FOMO. So after doing 30 pulls, you get a free 10 pull, which incentivizes you to pull on the banners, right? But if you fail to get a character, you lose everything, because there is no pity. Well, not pity. The pity is not kept. And then at 60, you get a 10 pull on the next banner, not the actual one. You know what? They'll start to do that, sadly. Yeah, I saw that during the live stream. I got so... Why do you do that for characters that are still being, they are still of actuality? You could have just done it for they could have done it for the... what was the name of the region? I hated it so much that I even forgot it. Huanglong. I do that every day for ZZ. I'm not gonna be... I'm gonna keep it back. I have my energy maxed out there. Oh, okay. So I hope that they will do something like that for Huanglong, like Jinshi, Changli, and the other and the co, and they will take the opportunity to add them to the standard banner, because it's similar to what Honkai Star Rail did, right? They added Silly, they added other characters to the standard banner because they did not plan to rerun them anymore. And they are no longer rerunning these characters in 𝗖cie Waves. right now it's pretty clear that the Huanglong cast is no longer in the game with us. So they have to add them to the dailies.
A laser sword.
Dailies don't no game on screen.
Pretty cool, right?
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Wait, oh my god, I'm a moron. I am a freaking moron. Okay. I am a... Okay. I forgot to change it. My bad. I am sorry.
Look, a laser sword.
After 3.1, they
Pretty cool,
didn't add
right?
an anecdote like Genshin 4. I feel like they are... I mean, let's be honest. Wuthering Waves copies a lot of stuff from Genshin, but they take a while to do it. Right? In the next version, they are adding that stuff that Hoyo has. Where are the... Yeah, when you do the trial for a character, it's gonna be saved and you get the rewards directly. Wait, what the fuck? I just noticed. You know the Japanese style girl from the live stream? Isn't she just long-haired Sanhua? Are they related? Okay, interesting. The eyes are the same. But anyway, Sigrika. I
Nice
need
pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
I need some energy regen. Not sure if they actually kept it though. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
You can count on me.
You know, when you said no game on screen, I was thinking that you refer to ZZZ. As in, you do the dailies, but you actually don't have to fight anything at all. And now, I know this does not make any sense, and it's kind of a waste of time, but every time when I open Wuthering Waves, I can't help myself but listen to this song, because they are so good. Man, how much I wish that they added mounts in Genshin. Can I turn this thing on? No, it's already at max. I wish that we could hear it if it was louder. DC and Cartetias are my favorite. Wait, what's this? Okay, we get to actually do a challenge. I hate these things. Oh. Can I can jump. No! Whoever conceived these things is a twisted and sick person.
Isn't it so incredible? We share.
Come on. It's not that hard.
The same time
Oh my god. I stopped playing after 𝗖cie banner. I heard she's not even that. I'm gonna be honest again. I also stopped playing after 𝗖cie's banner. I returned in 𝗖cie. I hated Huanglong. And 𝗖cie was so good. And they keep the ball rolling with 𝗖cie. To be honest, I think they fired their entire story writing team. There is no way it's the same quality for 𝗖cie as it was for Huanglong, and it's for 𝗖cie. I think they fired all of them. And yeah, she's not good, but to be honest, which characters are still good in gachas after 2 years, right? Even in Genshin, they nerfed Venti. Klee was never that good. I guess Ganyu, but even Ganyu, I think she was power capped by that time. Maybe Zhongli. Zhongli counts, but the guy is a support. He's the equivalent of Shorekeeper. This is harder than it looks. Look, watering ways. I'm on a schedule here. I need to do my Sparxie pulse. Right now, I would say that the only thing holding WuWa back is how they just get rid of characters after using them. No longer appearing in story and all that. And this thing! And this game mode. These challenges are also making me lose my mind. Sick and twisted individual that made them. Now, I need to go fast, I think. I need to just wing it. If I stay there and lose my momentum, it just turns bad. Leroy! Okay. In horror games, I always pull for supports because I lose them for a long time. That's true. Well, is that true in Honkai Star Rail? I feel like they somehow managed to power creep even the supports there. Only the healers managed to stay. Actually, not even them. Adventuring was power creep. Okay, but the simple fact is the bike is too big. How in the actual are you expecting? Oh my god. He's spinning. So I found a trick. Okay. So this is the trick. You go to the middle and then use Porpa speed. The timing was not. What the f... Okay. One more. Last one. After that, I need to do my Sparxie pulse. Whoa. I regret it so much for not pulling for her. I listened to the YouTubers. Silverwolf is gonna be broken. You are gonna use Silverwolf forever. Pull Silverwolf, bro. Pull Silverwolf. How is that going right now? Huh? How is the Silverwolf going? So I was left without currency to pull for WuWa. Oh. And now I feel like every single DPS is needing her. Did you, by the way, did you see the live stream? People were so toxic during it. And I understand it up to a point. Like, they really tried to stretch what was, I believe, 15 minutes of content in 50. Okay. It's time for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁 and girls. And I'm just gonna mark this thing here. And I'm gonna try and do it maybe next time. Right now, we have more important fish to fry. We have to pull for Sparxie. But yeah, so they were just spamming the chat with yap, and I understand it up to a point, but it's not the fault of the freaking people that were doing the live stream. They did not want to just yap for 30 minutes for no reason. It's just who simply did not have enough content because they decided to shorten the version, and they still had to keep the live stream lasting like 50 minutes. So what can they do? That's squarely on Hoyo. Someone confiscated Arcanum's driver license. Hey, I never had a license. Don't tell that to anyone. Or anyway, I'm curious what kind of sick and twisted. But I am glad that they added at least the option to, you know, auto-complete these runs. You can. Oh my god, it's so loud. This is so loud. Okay, I think it's better now. Okay, so here is the situation. Sneezing. Okay, here is the situation that we are facing with. How are people reacting to 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁 nerfs? I had no clue he was nerfed. I know that people right now are spamming the Reddit and memeing that he is tier 3. I mean, there was one of the 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁 codes. Actually, I need to put them in for the extra materials. Where can I find the codes? What the heck? And inside of the code was T3. And they are like, this is I think this is the code. Wait. Yeah, and they are like, T3, Hoyo already knows. Hoyo already knows that 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁 is gonna be a tier 3 character. And I've seen also spams about how 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁 is mornye light. People are doom posting him like crazy. I'm gonna say that. I also built Sigrika. Nice. I am pulling her only because of the looks. I'm gonna be honest. Her kit and her design look absolutely amazing. They are better than mornye and lynae in my opinion. I'm gonna just say it. Unfortunately, to be honest, unless you really love her, the smart thing is to skip her. Simply because the Edge Runner collab, I believe there were rumors of it being in 3.4, so we are very close. Of course, there are rumors, nothing is yet, you know, set in stone. Kuro did not announce anything, but still, it's smart right now to just start and save stuff. And Sigrika is, did they add some details about her kit? She's a DPS character, as you know. Unfortunate, but that will not stop me from pulling for her because I again loved her design. Now it's time for Sparxie pulls, and this is the situation we are facing right now. I am currently on 50-50. I have like 28 pulls, I believe. Yeah, 28 pulls, and I have the equivalent of 50 something pulls. In other words, we can get to PT one time. I was still on the fence pulling for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. I've seen art about the new silver wolf that we might get pretty soon, and I was saving for her, but bro, who is pulling for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁? Who is pulling for a hunter unit in the elation meta? Are you kidding me? They should have just made him why is it they should have just made him elation too. Just say wing it. Oh, come on. Can I get an early? I think the answer to that is a resounding no. Yeah, I feel like everyone is just gonna pull for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. I know that I managed to get her in my previous in her previous rerun. No eidolons though. I decided to no longer pull for eidolons after the incident. The incident where I got this guy to eidolon 6. Yes. I feel like I already used all my luck on that, so I decided to just save and pull for more new characters rather than eidolons. Damn. When do you guys think this guy is gonna get a buff? Like, I feel like he's gonna get crazy. And by the way, I got him to eidolon 6 with F2P pulls. That's what's the most insane of all. I got him in like 100 or 120 pulls. Every single multi was a Dan Heng. And I did not even intend. Initially, I intended to get him to eidolon 2 because eidolon 2 for this guy was insane. But while pulling for eidolon 2, I got a double, 2 in 1. So I got his eidolon 3 too. And at that time I was like, in that situation I should go for eidolon 4, right? And then I pulled in the very next multi his eidolon 4 and I was like, bro, I'm 2 eidolons away from eidolon 6. Let's go. Oh, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. But I'm always just mixing the names of the Amphorius cast. I have no clue why. This is Siren, right? Evernight is the only one that I don't misremember. I want 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. Yasin is getting, yes, in the next patch, Yasin is rerun alongside Boothill and with 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁, the new character. I want 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. I tried to build the dot. Okay. The 50-50. I tried to build the dot team since Kafka was released, but it always was something that was just stopping me. Please. I want to see a streamer. So, do you stream anything, Fushuan? Maybe some live predictions? I can give you my prediction. I have my luck sucks. For a second, I was thinking I got a double. What are you smiling at? What are you... Look, let's cope. We still have... Kafka, Swan, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. You already have the best slot team for dots, huh? And I lost to Lady Fu too. Surely she's getting buffed soon, right? Surely. There is no way they are gonna buff any other sustained character, right? There is no way. At least what does her eidolon to do?
Isn't every morsel, every drop
Isn't this
predestined?
completely worthless? Yeah, I mean, who are they gonna buff, right? There is no way. She is currently in the worst spot out of the abundance characters. I mean, who else could it be? They are not gonna buff WuWa, right? The one that's right now probably the best abundance character in the entire game, besides maybe 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. Even though I would argue that WuWa's energy regen is way more general than 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝘁. There is no way they are gonna do something like that. So only Fu Xuan makes sense. Okay, so now what's the plan? Do we have any are there any events going on? I mean, I could do this. I still did not finish the Amphoreus quest. Apparently I got spoiled a little about the ending. Is this even worth? Ding Ding Arcadia. This is an exploration quest, right? Oh my god. Okay. That Black Swan. Unfortunately, Black Swan, you'll have to wait once again. This is the cube thing, right? Comic Con and whatnot. Okay. I think this is it for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗿𝗵𝗁. So, is there any event in Genshin I could do to before ending the stream? This is what I'm talking about. Where are the events? Where are the freaking events? More co-op events, preferably. So I can't wait for Azure Promilia, where they are gonna have actual PvP in the game. Well, not actual PvP between characters. They are having Kibo PvP, which is like Pokemon battles combined with Kingdom Crash. The beta is gonna start, I think, in, well, the registration for the closed beta is gonna end in like 4 days. WuWa and Genshin are in filler patch. That's it. Oh my god. How is it always the same? How are they always in a filler patch at the same time? Can they just space it out? I'm still in my this quest. Oh my. Oh, okay. I forgot to finish these things. So one of my complaints that I had about Amphoreus was that the Traveler was treated like a doormat at the beginning. Well, not the Traveler, Trailblazer, pretty much the same thing. Next Genshin patch is Mondstadt expansion with 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁 sub DPS. That is going to be very interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be. If only I had pulse. I am actually I have. Actually, I have, but I don't have. I don't have 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁. I tried to pull for her, and this is what happened. I lost every 50. Now I realized I got shafted on aemeath's banner, losing the 50-50 there. I got shafted in Genshin, losing to today. Yeah, I got shafted in Endfield when I tried to pull for Ivan, and I got shafted in 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁 multiple times. Genshin, I stopped playing after Okomi. I stopped playing after the Aranara quest. Like, that sucked. Now I'm pretty much just doing the events. The events are really good, and just yeah, some exploration here and there. Lynae and 𝗖cie seems broken. Yeah, I was expecting something like that, to be honest. I mean, it's 𝗖cie. There is no way they will have a Chinese moon goddess being weak, right? While I don't think they have full-on bias towards Liyue, we have to admit, was there a Liyue character that was actually bad? Like, completely unplayable or whatnot? For Fontaine, we have that girl with the bubbles, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. For Sumeru, we have, unfortunately, probably Sino. More strong than Binefa. The next level of power, but realistically, right now, the issue that I've seen most people complain about is how all the Luna reactions are locked behind 5 stars. Like, that's a bad look. Normally, they would release 4-star characters to fill in the gaps, but this time it seems like they really want the Luna reactions to be more exclusive. And the Natlan part was also not that great, having the movement skills locked behind characters. And then there was the level 100 ascension. Like, I'm pretending this does not exist in the game because I'm never gonna get these things, but still. It's not a big deal. It's a very small. It's a very small increase, but still. They messed up with 𝗖𝗆. Yeah, I was confused when I got her. Is she supposed to be a sub DPS? Why is she out DPSing my characters? Well, it's support. This is Luna reaction. Flynn, I get to use you. Unfortunately, I can't pull you because I'm still saving for my 𝗖cie eventual rerun. Columbina, where is Inefa? And do I use Aino? I mean, my sucrose is not built. I could use you. I got C6. Damn. Eula's trailer was so damn hot. Now she's in. They just abandoned the physical idea for teams. I don't know why.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Observe.
The night cometh.
I feel so in Wuthering Waves the visual clutter is insane. You barely can see what's happening. It seems like Genshin is reaching that level.
Stop that!
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Be silent.
Okay, but what's the point of this? Just give me the points directly. Her buffs are easy to do. Make her do cryo instead of physical profit. Let me think. How will they buff her? Okay, I got enough points. Exit. Nice. Here's the thing. I want to keep the character identity. So I still want her to do physical damage, but what's exactly the issue with physical damage? It's the elemental side of things, right? You want to do as many elemental reactions as possible, especially the lunar bloom and so on and so forth. I think what it should be done is she copies, right? She copies what others are doing. Like, it's let's it's somewhat similar with Varka in my opinion. So depending on what was your last reaction, Eula's attack is considered as let's say you use a Vaporize team. Eula's attack is considered as triggering Vaporize, but it's still physical damage. What team? I never got her. Okay. Do I really need to use this guy? Not sure what's her best team, but I know that for Natlan characters, you are pretty much mandatory. And you and... Bro, who cares? Where is my 𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵? Okay. I heard Sandrone is gonna play with the same reaction of Eula, and maybe she's going to revive Superconduct. We can only hope. I mean, Sandrone obviously is gonna have something to do with Electro. That's not really a leak. That's just, you know, an educated guess, let's say, because she's the entire marionette thingy and whatnot, and they're clearly experimenting with expanding the reactions. Varka is, in my opinion, good design. You know, having a character that swirls by himself, technically. Unfortunately, the numbers are not there yet, but I feel like he has potential. Oh, of course, that's not gonna maybe pull for him, but still, potential. Speaking of potential, when is 𝗖cie gonna get her freaking teammates?
Show no mercy. You two.
Kuro, release Fusion Rover as a mecha, as sigillum, and my wallet is yours. Well, not exactly, because I'm not pulling for that character, but still.
Bring it. Fulfill our pact. 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. Burn it down.
Coming in. Knock him down.
Okay, but can anyone tell me in Natlan what's the idea with a girl riding a
Get to
gun?
work. Suffer the wrath of 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁.
Coming in.
I want that so bad, please, sigil over. They will, if they are smart, they will definitely do that. I mean, just imagine the potential here. You have skills, liveries for bikes, right? Imagine if you can get not only sigillum but different mechas for rover, you know? Maybe place liveries on rover's mecha. Some of them you give for free, some you ask for some cash, and you make bank.
𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. Light it up. Run. Take me up.
Coming in. Coming in.
Like different mecha forms for rover.
Coming in.
Fire in the
Sigillum
hole.
being the base one. Of course, ideally everything will be free, but that's how this kind of games work.
Suffer the wrath of 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. That's fun.
Unfortunately, the way things are,
Coming in.
I don't think we are gonna save aemeath anytime soon, and I think if Rover was to get a mecha form, it will be when we save aemeath when we go into space. But I believe... Oh, okay, this is already over. I believe, well, I don't believe, Luke already mentioned it. The next region is probably gonna be either the whatever is called that place where lynae came from. The faction, the federation. Either that or the Japanese-based region, because we have the Mommy Ayaka all grown up, shown up during the live stream. Oh my, okay, I know how to do this.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
A dash of frosting. At first,
And frankly, they have a very bad record. It's been almost 2 years. The anniversary is soon. Jin Shi does not yet have her dedicated support. How crazy is that?
you overestimate.
How do you make the effect Origo Crust? I'm gonna finish this soon. They should be done in your Valley, in your Jingyu Valley thing.
Showering you with praise!
That's the
Time to
entire
shine!
point of that 𝗖cie is to make
Go of excellence.
Origo Crust for you.
Lolling!
And you then send it via the depot. If your Origo Crust is going down without being replenished, then there must be some issue with the Jingyu Valley setup. Maybe the plants were not put in or something like that. Okay, nice. It's over. Varesa. Probably my favorite Natlan character in terms of game. If you are still having issues, I can enter in Endfield after finishing this to show it. Varesa, where is? Okay, Xian is because she's level 80. Yan-san and who else? Bennett. I think he's Bennett. Genshin hates Varka. Next Titra is not an emotional. Oh. They are hating him until they release the Angel Girl. And then all the internet is gonna hate that lucky bastard.
Controlled breathing.
On my mark!
Nicole is probably gonna be his support.
Strike clouds converge.
Okay, now conflam! Doc, you wanna stand down! Hi! Headbutt! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
I still remember how people were doom posting Kazuha when he was first released. That's when I started playing, well, not playing, but spending in Genshin. I had the Nicole Spyro Shielder. Ooh. I mean, it makes sense being an angel and all that. Not sure the Pyro.
Foot first! Let's move!
I mean, if this was Wuthering Waves, she would have been a Spectral character, but in Genshin, I guess Pyro makes sense. Genshin messed up so much with Bennett and with Xingqiu, but mostly Bennett. Like, it's I can't believe how they let us sleep. Okay, nice. Is Kazuha still being used? No, not really. Since the release of Luna Reactions, but he's still good on older teams. The new teams all have their own Kazuha. For Natlan, you have... where is she? So for Natlan, the replacement for Kazuha is 𝗖cie𝗍𝗆𝗵𝘁. And for Nodcry, they released Columbina, but really, it's like a three-part. Columbina, Aino, Inefa, for Sucrose thrown in there. Actually, I think Kazuha is still good on the Binefa team, right? You can use either him or Sucrose. I know Sucrose was buffed with the... She was buffed or something? I don't know. I've seen a lot of people now using her for some reason. Not sure why instead of using Kazuha, but still. What's this? What is... Oh, okay. I have that constellation for one day. You will be 6. But hopefully from the free draws, not from you just stealing my pulls. They need a claim all button. What the heck is this? Where is the last one? Where is the last one? Varka, Durin. I'm missing both of them. What is he good with? When in doubt, throw in Inefa and Columbina. You know? Where is Columbina? I did not bother checking Varka's best teams. I don't plan to go for him, but you can't go wrong with Columbina and Inefa. Is that a cryo shield?
Ultimatum protocol.
Get back! Stay away from me! Thunder! Thunder!
You need 2 anemoes. Okay. I mean...
Wayne, a moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Watch out! The story has only just begun! Burn!
I mean, it's Columbina Inefa, right? It's Columbina freaking Inefa.
Up the ante! Up the ante!
Green moons converge.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
So the entire discourse, I mean, it's like always, right? Sometimes some of the Doom posting is fair, right? People evaluate units and they are actually bad sometimes. But the issue is many people also use the opportunity to just tank on characters that they don't plan to pull in order to get some kind of validation. Like, I don't have enough pulls to go for Kazuha. I need to save for Ayaka, for example, and I feel much better if Kazuha would suck, right? Personally, I think there is some value to Doom posting because it helps evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of characters. Sometimes it might get a character buff, otherwise it can just keep the expectations of people in check so they don't spam after saying, damn, this character sucks, I was strict in pulling for him or something like that. But I feel like it just goes over the top way too often. Is this a weapon? They need to add some way to get previous event weapon. I don't know how new people can get into Genshin right now. I mean, there is so much content to do. I think it will take them 1 year if they start now to explore everything, to do all the quests and collect all the chests, maybe even more. And that's when you play the game like it's your job. And then even if we take into account this, what do we do with the weapons, right? There are some very strong event weapons for certain characters. So what's the plan there? The new player starts and just finds out that they can't use weapon skin. Ooh, weapon skins. How do I activate it? I'm guessing it's a skin for a catalyst. I don't care about that. Is it from story? No talents? No. Oh, skin from this. Okay, I see it. But who is this even gonna... It's good for Mona. It looks amazing for Mona. But for the others, I think I will just stick with... Oh, and for Lisa. Okay, anything else? I think there is also the mixology thing. I'm just gonna do one because it frankly kind of bores me. Wait, this is not the correct one. When are we getting you as a 4-star? All you need is some clothes changes, and then you already have the face that says I am a 4-star. Speaking of which, what's with the lack of 4-stars in Wuthering Waves? I am already started. They had so many options. For 4 stars, they could have just released the... Well, is it a spoiler? I'm gonna... in case anyone is watching and they did not do the quest for Wuthering Waves, but they could have released that cute girl, that Roya girl with the ponytails in our quest with Luke and so on and so forth. That would have been fun if they did.
I didn't expect the honor of witnessing
They have the
your
options. They have the
talent here,
material for
Monster.
4 stars. Same in 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁.
Both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same time, the Cat's Tail commissioned me to create a new fragrance. Ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is
I
truly
guess
a
they want
wonderful
to stop
reward.
the smell of cats or something.
I have faith.
But really, what I like about Endfield more about than Genshin or Wuthering Waves is the base aspect. 3.0 NPCs have amazing... Bro, right off the top of my head, you have freaking Iris, you have the freaking Nana, you have the ponytail girl, I forgot her name, Nahoda. I almost am calling her Nahida. You also have the girl that's injured and, well, with the eye injured, I believe, from the observatory. There is so much. What exactly costs you to add more 4 characters? Tea, fermented juice, and mint. Even in freaking Rinasita, you had the girl from the pharmacy, you had the Avidius, you had the Primus. And there are probably others that I might have forgotten about, but still. They could also have released Carlotta as skin. You know, Carlotta, Dark Carlotta. 3.0 of what? Of Wuthering Waves. They the new region, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁 just started. I mean, if I already did not whole glass. Okay. Yeah, 3.0 was peak. Well, not exactly 3.0, but 3.1.
Care to give this a try, Miss Emily?
That they kind of gave up. So Genshin and Wuthering Waves, well, Wuthering Waves takes from Genshin, right? So Genshin started the entire trend with self-insert characters, right? The Traveler was supposed to be your self-insert, but from my point of view, that just sucks. Because first of all, you can't give the players freedoms of decision, right? You can't make them pick between different scenarios and have different outcomes. It's not possible in a game like this. So straight off the bat, the idea of self-insert is not possible. So what Genshin eventually did was they just made the Traveler her own person. You can notice when they started to add more voice lines for her and when they started fleshing out the past. And that's what they are doing now in Wuthering Waves 2. The character is now no longer like a self-insert. It actually has a past, and it's crazy when you think about it. They're setting it up for us to travel to other freaking planets. They're combining Genshin and 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. And to be honest, Genshin probably is gonna do the same. It looks like after we finish the Teyvat part of Genshin, we are just gonna go to the Sea of Stars and explore other planets. Everyone is a 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. Yeah, all the games have this mixology event. Even Wuthering Waves had one. 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁 had one. The best event in 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁, though, I'm gonna say, is when they added the teamfight tactics.
This tastes like a local variant of Illuminatus Twilight.
I think
right?
They should have made it multiplayer. So if they made the teamfight tactics game mode multiplayer for 4.1 or for 4.2, I forgot the... it would have been so good. People will have complained a lot less, I believe. It would be so
and elegant
epic.
taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent, offers quite a welcoming flavor. Though in reality,
How are
there's
you
no need for you to be so
exactly smelling
conservative.
the drinks?
I have quite a high tolerance for flavors that stray outside the boundaries of convention. Your drink was nice, but it would be perfect if you could make one with a little more... If you need time to mull things over.
Okay, lady, it's time for me to find out all your secrets.
Oh, thank you for asking. It's been going well. When I first got here, I was relying on a copy of An Overview of Aromatic Substances and the Human Senses. To my surprise, my trial fragrance, which used valberry as the primary note,
Oh yeah,
proved
that
far
more
too
definitely
sweet in the
needs
context
some
of a tavern,
balancing
relaxing people so much
things if they
that
were
they
to make
ended
it
up feeling
multiplayer.
drowsy.
To begin with,
The
the
bartender with the
idea...
beautiful ears, for instance, fell asleep right at the bar.
To begin with, the idea, if you have the characters, they copy the builds that you have, is just... it will make it kind of, you know... pay to... not exactly pay to win, since you are technically... Well, you are winning, but you are not winning premium currency or something like that. But yeah, I have my Eidolon 6 Danheng Inhibitor lynae, and he destroys that game mode. He breaks it. When I combine him with Sparkle, he just one-shots the boss. My strategy is always go to 6, reroll for him for 3-star in Danheng Inhibitor lynae, and then just AFK until he wins everything.
Let's just say that sweetness isn't
And that's
always
at,
a case
well,
of
3 or
the
20.
more the merrier. Even in daily life, I rarely eat sweet food. In the end, I completely eliminated valberry as an ingredient and turned instead to windwheel aster. With some success, I might add.
So she wants Aster, bright and clear sky. Just imagine, you are in a restaurant. There is this guy making drinks, and then he comes at each table to chat for like 30 minutes with the customers to find their best drink, and you are like 10th in line or something like that.
It really is. A while earlier, I watched a whole run of fair weather. In such conditions, one's sense of smell is heightened, but not to an excessive degree. When scents are blended well, they naturally combine with the ambient context, leaving particularly powerful
Nothing
impressions.
against English VAs in gachas, but I'm a Japanese enjoyer and I can't enjoy other dubbing. Fair. I like... So, the reason why I stick mainly with English was because back in the day, well, a few years ago, I was still in uni, and I simply did not have money for a performant PC, so I was struggling with the game size, so I could not for the
something similar is true
download
for
the
mixology.
JP site
As
for other
long
games
as you
too.
choose a
Now
base
is not
of
the
appropriate
case.
strength,
I
the
got
various
myself a
flavors
way
will blend
stronger
seamlessly
PC,
together.
otherwise I could not even play 𝗖cie 𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁.
When mixed properly, all the ingredients work as one to create a most wonderful symphony for your taste buds. Yes, that's it. Now I think about it, layering distinct flavors doesn't really suit my personal preferences.
Not because I cannot load the graphics. Even on my old PC I can play 𝗖cie 𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗁 on low graphics, but the space, the 150 gigas is a lot to ask for.
Usually, after work, my friends from the Maison Gardiennage sometimes treat me to a few drinks. I usually stick to fruit tea. If it's before a holiday, there was an officer named Terena who used to, in the world of science, high-proof alcohol. Besides, when I'm slightly tipsy, my state of mind changes, so I don't mind drinks with just a little...
Okay. Let's go. What did you buy? She really loves the
They're part of my
windmill
reward from
Aster.
the flower shop owner. Important, I studied Mondstadt's 𝗖cie. However, this is a special case. Some cats are quite averse to the scent of 𝗖cilia, windwheel aster.
That's the universal answer for you.
The various parts of the windwheel aster plant can be ground into a powder to extract their essences.
Damn.
I then blended the scents from its petals and leaves. The result carries the intoxicating sweetness of mead.
I love the
still
way
emphasizing
the
the
Rossi and
freshness
Wolfgard
contained within
speak
the
to each
flowers,
other.
stems, and
The
leaves.
Italian side, they're not. They do not have the accent in other languages. That's such a shame. Like Catello, or how does she say? Prima lupa.
I just took it for a little trial run at the cat's tail.
I hope
and
they
the
have
cats seemed to
interactions
really
in
like it,
Italian
while the
when you
clients
have them on the
themselves
same
found it
team
comforting
during
and
the fight.
invigorating. Extracting exquisite fragrances from ordinary overlooked ingredients? Oh, that's what truly brings me joy.
Incorporate. I'm just pressing things randomly, not gonna lie. Okay.
Perhaps you possess a natural talent for this kind of creative work.
You are right. Screw the abyss, screw traveling. I'm a bartender from now on. Diluc, Harmy. Tea, fruit wine, fermented juice, chopped petals. I'm not gonna lie, these drinks look amazing. I'm just gonna put them in large pieces to be done with. Shake vigorously. The crafting manual gives more. That's so freaking true. That's true. Or well, let's see. So they mentioned during the live stream that they are gonna add a hard mode to the permanent event, right? To the permanent combat event. Let's see how much oro barrel is that thing gonna give us. Except, okay, Star Salt. I like this one. But really, the game I'm most hyped about is
Here you go.
Azure
A new
Promi
and
as
improved,
this.
Emily-inspired
Unfortunately,
Looney Doo's Twilight.
I don't think
haven't
that
come
game
up
is
with a name for
gonna
it yet.
have a global, at least not at launch. It looks more and more like they are gonna just release in the Asia side first and after that global, which is a shame. Other than that, I am waiting for Neverness to Everness. I managed to get in during the beta. The game looks very... I think it makes competition to ZZZ. The only gripe I have is that they should add more horror stories for that game. 2-3 pulls in my opinion. I have to do the calculations. I'll probably do the calculations to how much oro barrel you get per version. And actually probably people are ready.
The colors are cooler and more refreshing. Are these bright specks on the surface the crushed petals? And I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try.
You all this time you talked about windmill aster, and now you are being surprised I used it.
In the language of flowers, the windwheel aster represents the visible. Your cocktail not only captures, therefore, I sig the winds and clouds of Mondstadt. Really? Now it's time to. Thank you. This is the most memorable cocktail I've ever had. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this
These are
moment
the
as both a
events I'm
fragrance
talking about.
and a
I want
perfume.
events like this in Wuthering Waves. They started doing it in 3.1, but I want more detailed,
Once I've
bigger
perfected
events
them.
where you
Until
meet
then, I look
older
forward to seeing you in
characters.
the court of Fontaine.
I'm not a fan of GT, so I don't know how I feel about NT. I don't really play NT as a GT game. I play it more for the horror games, the horror mini games. These are fun. Still, the story is not that good, though. At least not. But when was a gacha story good at the very beginning, right? Okay, so I can't be bothered to doing another one of these drinks. I'm probably just gonna do it off stream because it's freaking boring. I need to. What's this? Ooh, I want the reward for 1000, but yeah. So before going off, let's do one run of 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗵 2. This game was newly launched and frankly pretty much everyone is playing it. I also played it a bit on stream and a bit off stream. Pretty nice roguelike overall. They really improved, and the thing is still in alpha or beta. Is still not fully released. Is early. And it's already very polished, so I'm pleased with that one. But yeah, to be honest, I am gonna play NT like a side. Right? Each gacha needs to have something unique to make me play, because otherwise I'm just gonna get overwhelmed. You have in Honkai Star Rail is the turn-based aspect, which is very, very cool. In Wuthering Waves, you have it's pretty much Genshin, but with better graphics and mounts and other quality of lives that Genshin does not have. And frankly, the story got really good in 3.1. So I'm also what's that? What's happening? Okay, let's restart it because it's looks like it has some issues. NTE is like if you have to choose between ZZZ and that game. And to be honest, I think ZZZ in terms of combat and whatnot is slightly more polished. And NTE, I'm just gonna play for doing the. Oh my god! Okay, it's. I think it's. Wait, I understand now what's going on. I understand it. Okay, I am a noob when it comes to OBS. Okay, bear with me. It's time to do one run of 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗵𝗵, and I really like either the Necrobinder or the Silent. Let's do the Necrobinder. It's the new class, and I'm already at Ascension 6 with this one. A random rare card. I like to thin my deck right off the bat. I mean, it's free, you know? It's no... If it wasn't free, then I would say, yeah, you probably should be a lot more selective. But these are free games. Well, free until the FOMO hits. What the heck is this? 2 souls. I mean, this is practically free. Let's remove stuff. This is quite broken. But you know what? I want more removal. I want to make the thinnest deck possible. I only have 8 cards. Come on. Nice, no damage taken. I love both of these, but I need to have already Doom in my deck to be able to apply Doom, so it doesn't make sense. Unreal Engine 5, that engine is now to be problematic. Hit or miss optimization. Preach. Why are people just, I mean, I guess better graphics, right? Why is this thing starting with 6 HP? What? Ooh, nice, it came back. What I liked about Neverness to Everness while I was doing the beta is that it seemed like the game is pretty But of course I have to resume my judgment for when the game actually releases. It looks like getting the character itself is gonna be easy. Getting the cosmetics for the character is not. And that's the other thing, cosmetics for characters. I still don't understand why is Wuthering Waves and Genshin so stubborn when it comes to releasing cosmetics for characters. Like, bro, it's just money. Do you hate money? there are so many low cost costumes they could have just released. They could have released in Wuthering Waves the Galbrena White form. They could have released the Carlotta Dark. These are the two off the top of my head. There might be others. In Genshin 2, they are releasing a lot of cosmetics in ZZZ, but that's probably because currently I think is their worst doing game. And I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I think trying to make a modern style game is hard. It's freaking insanely hard. I don't want any of this. I want a deck as small as possible. Let's get rid of another strike. I am gonna start with my entire deck in my hand. There's no way I'm going to the boss. Not in my current situation. I don't really care about costume skins. Usually ruin the immersion for me. It depends, right? There are many skins that are like story based. Even if you don't use them when you play the game actively, I think it's still fun to see different versions of characters when you just skim through their through your collection. I am taking so much damage here. How are you, common mob? These are all frosty, but I already am going for a Doom build, so... Question mark or campfire? I need some healing. Maybe... Ooh, this is a nice upgrade. Am I dead? I am so dead. I got Manato and Vivian, wear it for a week, went back to standard. Vivian is the beach skin, right? You can wear it again during summer. ZZ has now the angels, right? The angels of delusion. They are probably making pen with them. Because you want to have all three. They are probably also the most marketed characters in the Poyo game. No point to not use this. Or this. It goes through my freaking block. Okay, this is concerning. Don't panic. Because I have a deck that's so small. I got Suna, I'm skipping the others. Is Suna that popular? I've seen many people actually go for her instead of Arya. I was expecting Arya, who is like their leader, to be the #1 pick. I'm cooked, aren't I? I forgot the guy is intangible. I need to go for damage, otherwise I'm dead. I am dead. This was probably the worst boss that I could possibly get for my build. Okay. That was just a warm-up. This is the real run. They all suck. I'm just gonna get the money, but even the shop is so far away. Suna stun multiplier is so good. Damn. So it's true. People will what is that? No, I forgot to use the defend. I did not pay attention. Slime and support. Hi Razor, doing fine, thank you. Just doing a run of Slay the Spire to end the stream on a positive note. I'm just gonna get this. Let's do a Wosty build. Okay, and this guy is getting banned. Nice. Summon, hit, call it a day. It's growing bigger. Doom deal 5 damage. This is good no matter what build you go. Everyone is asking for me and every the other 4 Hugo players want him back into the meta. He was done so dirty. And here is the crazy part. People loved his story, didn't they? But they still were like, yeah, I love this guy's story, but I still don't plan to pull for him. And they what? They gave Ellen's her 10th buff or something. How many times they buffed Ellen? Like 2 or 3 times by this point. And I think she's still not that good. Ooh, another one. So it looks like we are still going for the Doom build. I'm taking 3 damage here, but it's fine. Well, 2. Deathbringer, nice. Let's just upgrade this one. I want to draw more. Especially after Yeshuang keyboard head smashing gameplay. I am guilty there. I went for Yeshuang. Failed to get her weapon though, which actually no, I also got her weapon at the very last second. I tried to go for Suna, but luck did not smile on me. I was already broke after going for Yeshuang, so yeah. Maybe I can get Arya now, if I get lucky. I got her too, and Miyabi, the shackled ones. They really are going with the whatever their name hunters. Wait. Isn't this broken? I'm pretty sure this is broken. Let's go with some block for this thing. I think we can take an elite on. I might be wrong. Vesper is a boss for Anomaly, but she has a crit resistance, the cryo resistance, the irony. Oh, that, yeah, cryo. They love doing that, I swear. So, even in Wuthering Waves, I swear, every boss that you need to farm in order to upgrade your character tends to have resistance to that. So, for example, I was farming for Kartetia, right? And you have to defeat the Kelpie or whatever. That guy has resistance to Aero. Can we talk about how damn that is? And the current, when aemeath was released, the hologram boss that was released with her had resistance to freaking fusion. Like, what? But why? But freaking why? This is way better than anything else. Wait, what the fuck? Is it random? Oh, I might have done an oopsie then. Never mind, I am the best. I need to pay attention or I might just end up killing myself. Okay, this sucks. Am I dead? No. Never mind, I'm the best. The site. No, no. And that might be good, but no. I need better options for block. Enhance all, gain 0 cost 0 and amber. Wait, what? They cost nothing, so I might as well, you know? I mean, why not? I have no usage for that. Oh my god. This is perfect. That's my shield option. Now all I need is I need to remove half my deck because it's worthless. Are you kidding me? There really is no way for me to deal one more damage. There is an elite, but frankly, the elites are the weakest in. I can't remove that. Mostly, I still like the block that I get. This is quite worthless. I want more block. Oh my god. Am I cooked? I am. Oh my. Oh, okay, okay. Why are they dealing so much? Am I dead? No, I'm not, but I'm not far from that either. Okay, what's the plan? What's the freaking plan now? I'm taking 14 damage right now, and I have no way to mitigate it. Uh, 24 damage. Actually, I can mitigate it. Wait, this can be really good. Can I kill it this turn? Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Is there any way to give more block to the sound hand? Yes, you can. So the hand does not get blocked. but you can use the summon mechanic to add the HP to it directly, which is pretty much blocked. Right now, I don't know if I'm dead. So it's gonna deal 16 damage to me. I can one-shot it. This is gonna reduce their attack by 25%. So this is gonna deal like 11 damage. Do I think it's worth it? I think getting rid of this is the best way to go about it. Are you kidding me? They need to be killed at the same time. Oh my god. You're playing Iron Knights too? Oh, right. I forgot to change the Twitch category. And yes, I'm gonna check my factory after this to see. That would have been useful. I'm pretty much dead, right? No, wait. I'm still alive. Close. I killed myself. Okay. You don't take me with you. I am taking myself. Literally the worst elite boss that possible. But anyway, let's go back to our knight and MVP. Yeah, I did not even notice it was saving me. Who I pulled for in 1.1? Technically, I did not pull yet because I am saving for Rossi. Yeah, unfortunate. If I so the thing that was giving me energy was applying Doom on me. The Doom mechanic is if I have under the amount of Doom on myself, I die. So you don't have levy. So I had 6 Doom on myself and I had 5 HP. So at the end of my turn, I got killed off. If I managed to survive that without using the energy, I would have been able to just win, but it was not possible. It is what it is. You don't have Levatin. I have Levatin, but I don't care. It's Rossi, okay? It's Rossi. That and even if I already have a hit character like Levatin, I still can use Rossi as a physical dealer or something. Her team has split scaling, which in most games sucks right off the bat. I don't think there is any game where split scaling was good. But at the very, not sure how Endfield is gonna do it. To be honest, crit rate also in most games was really good, but for some reason for Ivan it feels terrible. I pulled for Tantang for my crowd team. Nice. So the way I see it, there are 2 ways to go about pulling the characters, right? You can go for Tantang, and that's kind of a horizontal investment. If you pull for Tantang right now, let's say, you can get a cryo team with Ivan, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁, and Gilberta, and then you get a hit team. 2 completely different elements, no superposition or anything like that to cover your bases. If you go for Rossi, I think the Rossi team is gonna be overall the strongest in the game. I don't have the numbers for Rossi, so I'm saying this only as guesswork. But that's because she can abuse 𝗏. 𝗏 is broken. 𝗏 is insane. He is by far the best battery in the entire game. Any character that can abuse him, the reason the physical team is currently considered close to the hit team in terms of performance, and that's only because of 𝗏. It's only because of this guy. So Rossi being able to abuse him, I think is gonna make that team the best overall in the game. So if you go for Rossi, you're gonna have the best team, but you are gonna be it's gonna be awkward with 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. So that's kind of an vertical investment. Bring that. Oh my god. Okay, I know what I'm doing. First of all, everything is working fine, right? I forgot to finish the story quest for Endfield. No freaking way. So I stopped after killing 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵's brother, which is kind of messed up. For some reason, I was always thinking that's where the story ends. Is not the case. What's happening now? Why did it stop here? Oh, it's fine. It's because I don't have enough 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 components. It's fine. So the way I built this place, I have both syringes type A and 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝗁 trees. But it's really not efficient because I am splitting the 𝗵𝗵𝗵 parts in two. Technically, there is no difference than if let's just say, I will cut this thing. If I cut this thing, I will produce 2 times more teas. It will be the same in terms of how much money I make. However, I decided to split it because, let's say, this restores instantly while this restores over time. And I wanted both types to be available for me in case I need it for the new endgame mode that they are gonna release. Well, not new endgame mode, but the expansion of the current recurring endgame mode with its hard component and one. Actually, that one does not even need does not even allow you to use regen potions, right? It's just to have it there in case I am ever gonna need it. No other reason. Okay, let's continue the story then. There's more to the story of that. Nice. We can just continue then. 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵's message. Dharma's got a big 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝗁, but sorry, I should thank you for sharing news with me. Got a thank you gift. Anyone felt like they were watching Naruto while doing the story for Endfield? I don't know why. That guy Rossi gave me Sasuke vibes.
Duck Mask, here for the chief's present. I placed it on the side.
Oh, a bunch of 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵s. Now that's cute.
Swords represent our chief's appreciation and trust. I haven't even managed to earn one yet.
Damn, girl is
Would
scam.
have sneaked one for myself if the chief didn't beat people up for that.
Wait, these things are actually legit seen as currency?
Yeah, the chief won't forgive you if you lose her special set. Alright, handover complete. Got around. I have a bit.
Wait, why are you at 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 City? Say, what are you doing at 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 City?
Well,
Everyone is gonna go
you
for
know,
Fangi. Let's
just
be
doing some errands.
honest. She's the first
I really
big
got wrong.
character. Now, the question is 𝗵𝗆. They like to make the characters have synergy with each other, right? Rossi has synergy with her brother Wolfguard. And I'm thinking 𝗵𝗆 might have synergy with 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. It will make sense. Like, they're like kind of like sisters. And if 𝗵𝗆 was to be released with somebody in the same patch, it will be Fangi. And then what? What's the plan for that one? I guess you pray. You pull for Fangi and you pray that 𝗵𝗆 is gonna be your lost 50-50. That's my plan right now, right? I'm gonna pull on Rossi's banner, and I have a chance to lose my 50-50 to Tantang.
Why send people to Wulin to mess things up? Out of all times. Just watch me crush those brats.
This is another reason why I did not go for Tantang. I have Gilberta, I have Ivan. If I pull for Tantang and lose the 50-50, even if I get Gilberta or Ivan, I'm not gonna be happy about it. The Cryo team is missing a Cryo Progranovic. Yeah, that's what I am thinking about. But who are you gonna replace? Who are you gonna replace on the Cryo team? You can't replace Tantang, look at this smile. You can't replace Yvonne or Last Right. You can't replace... 𝗖cie is just too good. She dubs as a healer and as a cryo... Probably Gilberta, to be honest. Because Gilberta was obviously
Tell me
made...
about four who sneaked into Wulin. I hope those losers haven't caused any trouble yet.
Gilberta is obviously made for Rossi's team, a combination between physical and arts damage. At least I got 5 6-star characters in those 120. I lost the... I went all the way to the PT and I got the weapon in the first 20. That... Are you talking about your pulls or mine? Because mine were the exact same for Ivan. I got like 5 or 4 6 stars, but of course I lost the 50-50 every time, which sucked. But I ended up getting a copy of Last Right, so it was not the worst. And of Ardelia.
Don't worry.
I was lucky in 1.1. I got all 3 characters in one. Damn. Nice. Keep the streak going and lose the 50-50 for the other character when Yang comes. Pangi comes.
Fine. I grabbed that loner loser.
Unless Fengi... I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's in the first part or the second. If Fengi is in the first part, you have a chance to lose the 50-50 to Rossi.
Need help with that?
We sneaked in.
The only issue is we need to see if we get enough currency to be able to pull a character every patch.
People with her watch guards. Mad Woman doesn't get to intervene in stocked beats, and that's final.
Mad Woman. I'm F2P2. The only thing I ever bought was the purchased version of the Battle Pass. The same. I only got the pass.
Chief, are you at Wulin right now? Really appreciate your gift. Can we meet?
Can hear. You there?
Huh?
Ugh, dark mask, you little. You could have picked any day, just not today. Those losers sneaked into Wulin to cause trouble. Gotta find them before Mifu notices. It cost us a lot to end that major screw up. I gotta get things under control. I can't let Dark Mask get involved again.
I feel like for the presidents of one of the biggest companies on earth, we are running a lot of errands for others.
This place is so bloody big. There's a little snake hiding.
Okay, I'm sorry, this is my fault. I'm gonna pick the... Wait, you are not talking about my tower.
Hey, can I ask you something? See anyone who's super suspicious?
Huh? Again? What's so auspicious?
How did you get here from the quarry? Freaking mountain goat.
Huh? No! It's suspicious! So anyone sneaking around?
I'll have 20 free pulls to use on Rossi's banner. Yeah, that's true. The 10... I don't like that. I don't like that you get the 3 free pulls on the next banner. I feel like they should have just added them to the current banner, you know? But that's... Especially since... It would have been fine if the PT was kept. But if the PT is reset... I can't see it other than a way to generate FOMO.
Come now, young miss. A pretty girl like you shouldn't be snooping around.
Who knows? You might get the weapon early, you know? The weapons are also kept for like 3 rotations. I'm curious how they are gonna deal with reruns though.
I said I'm looking for people!
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. They're stuck to the next banner. If you could keep them, or you can just use them on the current one. To be honest, you are going one step further, having them directly in the backpack to be used on any banner. That will be insanely good.
Ah, sneaky.
I was trying to make some kind of compromise.
Yes, I did.
Me? Sneaky? How?
We are back to Goofy Tantang, the Tantang that we all love.
Oh, you are very sneaky, young miss.
Scamper! Where did he go?
There. They went that way.
That's the big shopping road. Thank you very much, ma'am. So many hiding spots here. If I check every shop, those losers will be long gone. And with all these people around, they might find me first. That bloke is standing there all alone. Maybe I should ask.
I still have 70 pull save for weapons. Nice. So I'm hoping they add more ways to get basic permits.
You there, my good man?
Huh? Are you here to rush my final draft? I just need a few more days.
This is so
I need
real.
to fix the goodness of fit.
Goodness of fit? Sure. Exercise a bit more, I guess.
Weird and sus.
They're talking
Not
so
really.
slow.
But I can ask that watch guard for you.
Ah! No, please don't.
Lee, we got a young miss looking for someone.
This is why you are single.
Where did
This
she
is
go?
exactly why you don't have a
What's
girlfriend.
going on?
She was here just a second ago.
So I know they added
Tumbleblock almost
some
caught the
basic
watch guard on
permits
me.
to the battle pass.
Oh, something smells delicious. Wait! I'm not here for the food.
But I did not check how many
I
basic
feel
permits you get.
blow.
So the currency for you get currency for the arsenal for the weapons from basic permits too. I think a way they can fix it is add more ways to get basic permits. They don't lose anything at the end of the day, right? Just a bigger chance for people to get the standard characters, which is fine. They are pretty much what the. Okay. Oh. I'm not pulling. I can control myself. I am the master of my own Oroberil.
Hey, boss. Seen a bunch of weirdos hanging out together and behaving really sus.
And I was wondering if anyone would ask me that. Saw a group of 4 dragging some luggage who went past my place. I asked if they needed some food, but they ignored me. I think they were trying to follow someone who's... Ah! Yes! Someone dressed in black! They were walking super fast, too. I could hardly see them clearly.
Dressed in black? Curses! Are they after Dark Mask?
Bro, everyone is dressed in black here. What the heck are you talking about? You are dressed in black,
Dark mask?
technically.
Yeah, there was someone with some darkness on their face.
You have darkness on your face.
Where did it go?
The Hot Pot Eatery. Saw them go in.
Thanks a million, boss!
Ah, come on
Maybe in
in.
phase 2 we
got
get
plenty of
more. We
seats,
can only
dining
hope.
alone or
That's a way they
with a
can
group.
fix the weapon thingy. Just make the weapon all completely F2P as long as you play enough. For every character. I think that will be a big thing for everyone.
Oh, thanks. I'm good. Did you see a person wearing some eye cover and a group of 4? They're following.
You?
Some eye cover.
That's right!
And is this someone dressed in black? And, keeps talking about engineering and, tech?
At the very least we know it's not us.
And right back there, too.
What? Where did you get Dark Mask into the hot spot?
Okay. I feel like we should add Tantang to our group permanently and have her and Chen just compete to see who is the mascot of the team.
Dark Mask! I'm here to save you!
How did we get here from her brother's death?
Where did this little girl come from?
Dapan.
What? Huh? Who are you?
Urselma's looking for me. Is he you?
Oh wait, he also yeah, so I'm calling Pogranichnik Po because it's easier. But every time I say Po, I am thinking of this guy. So every time I need to mention his name, Dapan, do not mess this up. The games and their anagrams.
No, you're not. I'm looking. Hey, nobody's looking for you.
I'm calling him Panda. Makes sense. I just like how it's Dapan. I'm thinking it sounds like the pan, and he's like the cook.
Is he here to wreck our store?
Nah, just
That
a
little
girl. It's okay. Get back to work. No big deal. Hey, she's gone already. Oh, that goes fast.
I still don't know how this guy managed to get all the way from the original Load Spring to this place so fast.
Chief, some fam reported seeing the gang with some luggage. I'm sending you the location.
Underground canal. Luggage. What are they trying to
Can
do?
I just ditch the quest and live with Tantang?
This is super urgent. We can't afford any delays. Something doesn't feel
Just don't
right.
ask me the stuff about
We
the
should be hot on
panda.
our heels by this time. And
Must
here
be the
I am
Dragon
running
Warrior
around
training.
Blaze. Why isn't she acting? Gotta stop thinking about this. So spooky. Maybe my sneaking skills got loose. That wasn't too hard at all.
Cooling underground repair notice. Leroy. Not hit store in dark pool. You know what I can't understand? What's the deal with the animal ears? I don't get it. So, I did not play the original R Knight, but apparently it has to do with the original lore. I know something about it in the rough. So, we are actually not humans. So these are not humans with animal ears. They are actually animals that evolved into human form. On the original Terra planet, and correct me if any R Knights lore enthusiast happens to be in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. But in the original, on the original planet, they got it polluted completely with Originum, which is kind of ironic since it's right now the good substance or something, but it was corrupted by Originum and humanity pretty much went extinct except for very few individuals, and at the same time the animals got mutations and they evolved in human forms, some hotter than others, and yeah, by the end of it we kind of destroyed the entire planet and then we left with a spaceship to the next planet to colonize, which happens to be this one. And for some reason right now they say that they can control Originum. That's that it's better than before. Even on all the planets of our knights, they had that originum disease, like the girl that we meet in Valley 4. But they had no treatment for that. Endmin is human, right? I think so. I might be wrong about that because they don't call the Endmin human either. I don't remember. It's that blonde guy with his sister called when he was saying the species. He called Chen Lang, 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 and I don't remember exactly what he called the Endmin. Endmin is either fully human or is a race that's extremely close to humans, one of the two. All I know is that all these guys with animal ears, none of them are humans. They are actually animals. Evolved into humans.
What the hell is this? A detonator!
What did she say? So it's a fury game. At its base, yes. We have Panda, the pan in the game. Like,
Holler for help! But who?
What are you doing sneaking about down there?
damn. Not sure about the dragons though. Were there dragons on the actual planet? Damn. I see Panda as the most normal one. I don't know why. I think we got desensitized by Kung Fu Panda.
What? Why are you here? I'm busy shopping. Got no time for you.
Oh? Cause we have fancy boutiques in the drainage canal? Don't treat me as stupid, little kitty. Out with it.
I love the way she calls her kitty. Actually, let me check. What the... Now I can't stop thinking about it. End means species. Okay, so most people seem to agree that the Endmin is probably the only humans. The only human, but the ability to control Originum is kind of sus. So it might be that the Endmin could also be a construct of Originum given sentience. One of the two. Easier to understand than 100 different species of animal-human mixed. Technically, they are 100% animals, they just evolve to other forms. Damn. Okay.
Dark Mask! Yeah, heard that, Captain Me? Now go and find your silly wingers and don't get in my way!
Emin, she's obviously here to... Whatever. If you gotta figure it out, I'm sure you're on top of it. And I'd appreciate it if you call me once you're done. Thanks in advance.
Dark Mask, quick, get down here! I found a bomb!
Tantang, Mifu, Rossi, and Chen are my favorite. And the owl guy. The owl guy was also... And Ivan. Look, they did a very good job with giving personality to the characters. I like her accent. I like the way she talks and banters with Wolfguard, Catello, Prima Lupa. I'm a sucker for Italian accents. This is what Uttering Ways made me realize during Rinascita. How am I supposed to fit this thing in? So it's obviously supposed to be in here, but... You play Wuthering Waves 2 in Semi 2? Yes, I play it too. It's 3.1 was so peak. Hopefully they can keep the ball rolling, but it's obvious that after that banger, right now they're doing some world building. I need 4. These 4 need to be all filled. Wait, am I dumb? Was it? Okay, I am blaming. I am tired. Okay, I'm just gonna blame that. Best update in the game. I still didn't finish the Luke story. Maybe I'll do it. Okay, I wanted to say something, but I don't want to spoil you. Even though Reddit probably already did.
Thing tells you here, Dark Mask. Did have... Wait, why are you here in the first place?
I am still excited. I already seen a spoiler, and that's I probably know the spoiler you are talking about, but I'm gonna, not mention it because it might be something else. What I want right now is give us a date for the freaking Edge Runners collab. I need to know. Okay, now, yeah, that's the spoiler. That's the spoiler I was talking about. Frankly, that's the biggest one in the story. I really hope they have so much material for 4 stars. I'm not gonna spoil you further on how exactly she joined Praxidus and that entire thing. What I'm gonna say though, and it will make sense when you do it, is just, bro, that who did it better? The only 5-star I'm waiting for since I started is Scar, bro. They are keeping him in the dungeon. They are probably planning to apprehend him, send him back to Huanglong, make some new dresses for Jinshi. He's not leaving the jail.
I don't buy it. Let's ditch this stuffy place. We'll have a proper talk outside. Almost thought I was going down with that blasted bomb.
I feel like they were planning to release that guy earlier, but for some reason it got delayed and now it keeps getting delayed. I'm curious when they plan to release Cristoforo though. Have you seen the characters line up for the next patches? It's going insane. Yeah, and the Edge Runners collab. I am worried about that one. I'll probably go in full saving mode. So, Sigrika, if you are a guy about... if you're a guy that's, pulls with his head, then she's a straight up skip. You have Gilberta already, and she is just another DPS, and she's aero. Cartetia is aero, like, there is no way they can make her more broken than Cartetia, right? But bro, her animations are so good.
I ever thought about telling the madwoman everything.
I'll burn him and throw him in a forest so a bear can... I like a good villain. If they make me hate them, then they are good. Like, one of the best villains in it was Aizen in Bleach. I don't know if you watched that time.
Thankfully you showed up today.
But that guy stole the show.
I'll make it up to you.
For me, it's not good, it's annoying.
Before we forget, just tell me the truth. How did you know I was here?
For me, it's more about the fact that he has no real morals, right? He's not gonna stop at anything. I don't hate him because he's evil, I just hate him because he exists. It's kind of like Dottore, right? Dottore is not evil for the sake of being evil, like a comical villain or so. Dottore is evil because simply he does not care about the others. It's him and his research. And the same is kind of with Christopher. Is only for the script. Everything is happening for the script.
Little beady
I'm curious about Scar's story. Is he? Did they mention what region he's from? Because if they ever gonna release him, it's gonna be Scar gives me Joker vibes. But he needs to do something big, you know? I want them to do something actually big and actually destroy a region. I want us to fail to save a region one time. I feel like I'm gonna regret saying this, but I feel like it's gonna add more stakes. He's fucked. Yeah, he is. Not sure the region. I think he's from the New Federation, right? All the messed up in the head characters tend to come from that region.
But this is stockhead business. I didn't want you to get involved again. You keep calling me chief and helping me out again and again. But I gave you nothing but trouble.
At least they are self-aware.
I just wish I could do something for you and your Endfield right now. If I couldn't do that, at least I shouldn't be getting in your way.
Tantang is so real for that. Let's all remember that there was that kid that made us chase his bull. I'm saving everything now for... That's the smart thing. I feel like I am gonna fall at some point.
Did you just say? The fam... That's right. Alright. Then I guess I'll bend the rules a bit and let you help me out.
I'm hoping that one of the collab characters is gonna be free. Because I want the Ice Girl because I just hate Carlota. To be fair, Ice was just shafted badly currently. And is still shafted.
So,
Want the two collab characters. I heard rumors that it might be in 3.4, but it's nothing confirmed, right? And Lucilla, yeah.
Let's track them down. Find Uncle Sean's hiding spot and freaking destroy all
I'm
their
hoping
plans
one
to
of the
attack
collab
city.
characters is free. They copied many things from Honkai Star Rail, like giving Shang Liao as a free character and other such stuff. So I'm hoping they also copy the give a free collab unit together with the signature weapon.
I'll do some scouting.
She gives me Cantarella vibes. I'm all in for that.
I'll holler you once I'm done.
I mean, she has Cantarella. When Cantarella first appeared, I doubted her so freaking much. I literally was saying every single, no way I'm trusting you, no way I'm trusting you. And after doing her story, I was like, holy shit, she actually was genuine with us. I feel now like such a jackass.
How is it?
Mifu.
Everything going well? Then Tang. Whatever. If she agreed to let you help, she probably knows how serious this thing is.
For all the
has
help
grown
we
out of the
gave you,
petty competition.
I could at the very least touch your tail, right? Like, what kind of species are you? You can't be a dragon, you don't have a lizard tail. Maybe a Kirin? Kirin vibes?
I know I need not worry about Tang if you were around her. Just give me a call should the need arise. I'm always on Baker.
Yeah, but the horns are throwing me off. The horns. It's the pink. I feel like the pink made like the games just makes us associate pink with foxes. The Hoyo damage. That's a foxtail. It is. It's like some kind of hybrid. Where is the mission spot? and Ivan. I wonder what kind of...
Tweety Bomb, stay frosty and no slacking.
Her tail looks like a crocodile tail, but she has devil horns.
The Veritas is nearby. It's almost time. Why isn't Tung Tung here yet?
It's too big for her body. Yeah, imagine how exactly she's sitting.
Hey.
Scan the place for clues. Okay. I like Ivan's personality, but the tail is... yeah, it's...
Tung Tung.
I feel though she would have used one of the succubus tail or something like that would be more fitting for her, but at the same time that would be so generic.
Trying to take me down? Not in this lifetime, losers! Not even in 8 friggin' lifetimes!
Quit struggling already, little dame. This is the day you pay for Big Bro's death.
I think she's a dragon, but dragons have more streamlined tails, don't they? I guess maybe. I could see it.
Come and help! Excellent! You can't escape gravity! Yeah! Get on! Fully energized! Let's get on me!
But I feel like Leviathan is already the dragon, isn't she? She's meant to be a dragon species or something.
Burrs! Those little shits ambushed me! I gotta be careless. Those bastards caught me off guard! I'm alright. I rushed the dodge, but tripped and scrapped my knee. A gentle rub should fix it. If it weren't for Deathfall, I would have dominated the battle. Like, I had to be
Firefly, Silly, Wealth, and Who are the next buff characters, who announced 2 days ago. Oh, the way her ears dropped. I want to hear it again.
Like, I had to be totally untouchable. Dark Mask, where's some manners? I'm your chief. You don't order me around.
Are we gonna take the place of Mornye as some kind of sibling figure for her? A little messed up that's happening so fast, but still. I'm not complaining. Oh. The way her ears twitch gets me. What's that?
Wow, it's not hurting anymore. Not bad. That bastard's probably in his hideout. Let's go.
I'm stronger than you, Endfield. You can't convince me to pull. The smart thing is to wait for Rossi and try and get Tang from losing the 50-50. You don't trick me. Also, getting the buffs. Yeah, I don't... She needed them, right? She really needed them. She might not have been the meta abundance character in like 5.2, you know? They had to be prepared for that. Silly, wait, what? Firefly. Firefly getting buffed too. Isn't Firefly still the best super break character in the entire game? And because of Dehya is not even close? Silly, aren't people still 0-turn cycling with her? Like, bro, this is some stack lineup getting buffed. Welt, I understand. Welt sucked from the very beginning of the game. Like, I don't know what to say about it. That guy should have been buffed ages ago, years ago. The only one that I would agree needs a buff. And 𝗖lie, let's be honest. 𝗖lie's zero-turn cycling only with the monsters that just dedicated their lives to buffing her with the best possible relics. You should pull for Tantang though, who doesn't like pulling my wallet. My wallet is complaining every patch.
But those losers think I grew up pampered and spoiled by my brother. They're freaking wrong. I'm his best apprentice and next in line. Now why won't anyone mention that?
Yeah, but how do you think I'm F2P in Endfield? I am F2P in Endfield because my wallet cries in Wuthering Waves. Do you know how hard I could hear the crying from the other side of the planet when aemeath dropped?
Ugh, enough about this. Let's find where that little 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗵 ran off to.
I'm F2P in Watu. I don't know how you have the self-control. I'm gonna be... I guess if I never went for dupes, Wuthering Waves actually gives you more than enough pulls to get the majority of the characters. But I could not help myself when Kartetia dropped. And I folded for aemeath too. And after the story, I folded for her bike too. And I'm not proud of that one at all. But, damn, it was too good.
Took you long enough, slowpoke. Jeez, what happened to your hand?
Damn, you've been on a roll. You are still needing mornye for the full teams, but I guess mornye is the most replaceable one because of Shorekeeper out of the bunch. Who is struggling when the damage is too high or enemies attack too often? Maybe that's why they are buffing her. So I watch the average cycles people take with their teams in tower. Well, not tower. I'm confusing with WuWa because I'm speaking about WuWa and 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆 at the same time. In the endgame modes for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆, what was that? Purification and so on and so forth. And who somehow is always on the teams with the lowest clears possible. I have a lot of characters in Wuthering Waves. I'm pulling only the main DPSs that I like and build around. That's the plan, right? So I'm guessing you have Chacona for Kartetia.
Why the hell mess with her? We were told to leave her alone. Uncle Shung will flog you raw.
To be honest, right now, if you have the Kartetia team and the aemeath team, I don't think there is anything in the game that can stamp you. But yeah, you get a lot of pulls in Wuthering Waves when you think about it.
And we got a fair bit of punting after this. I don't know if your messed up hand is up for the job.
I think it compensates for the F2P weapons not being stellar, even though I feel like that's a kind of a fake thing. People are saying that the WuWa F2P weapons are worse than the F2P weapons available for Genshin and 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆, which is the case sometimes. But for most cases, the 5-star weapon that you get from the standard banner is just 20% less damage than the signature, which is in line to Poyo standards.
Cut the crap. I can putt just as well with one arm.
Yeah, but I think not every player is as... I never managed to zero cycle... Actually, I lied. I managed to zero cycle once, when I assembled the full Siren team.
One-arm punting. Give me a break. River fog.
But if we are talking about struggling when the damage is too high or enemies attack too often, then what about Fushuan? Isn't she struggling? She gets one-shot by everything. She was my first favorite character. Look what they did to my girl. I am playing Havoc mainly, Prolova, Cantarla and Shorekeeper, or Galbrena, Lupa and Shorekeeper. Those two are my most used teams. I love the Prolova team. And the Galbrena team is surprisingly strong. I don't like having Shorekeeper on that team. I'm using mornye. Since mornye was released, I'm having so much fun being able to use full fusion there. Are we going back to the ancestral spring?
Oh, I know where the place is. That's why Big Bro. Follow me.
I'm waiting for Brent, but every time they bring him back, I need to pull for someone else. That's me in Honkai Star Rail and with the dot teams. They, I believe they rerun the dot teams at, they're getting rerun right now, but bro, how am I supposed to get there? Do I need to hit this? Ration 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁. Call me crazy, but I think they are saving the 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆 buffs after they finish with 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆. Because 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆 pretty much is competing with her directly, right? Even though, to be honest, I don't really expect many people to go for him with the elation meta. But they squeeze whatever they can. I'm sure they're gonna bring him back in 3.1, 3.4, and I can pull for him again. It's gonna be like last year. We're gonna have 12 or 14 banners in 3.4. Yeah, it's the anniversary patch, but I mean, I don't think they are gonna give Brent for free. But what I think they are gonna do, and don't quote me on this, I think they might give a 1.x character for free. Like Jinshi, Camellia, Changli, Shorekeeper, these characters, Zezi. Because they're not rerunning them. They either have to start handing them out for free, or they need to add them to the standard banner.
This fog is way too thick. Way too think that Big Bro kept warning me for safety reasons. Turns out to be his little secret. Dark Mask. Figured out a way to get in.
Why isn't Perlica and Chen with us? I'm still a dot follow-up player. I want to build a follow-up. I'm mainly a break player and an HP loss team player. Well, not HP loss, Memo Sprite team player. But I do want to make a dot team because they feel like they are gonna be so fun. And let's be honest, the characters in the dot team are some of the I mean, Kafka, Swan, 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁, they really added all the baddest in the same team, huh? Oh, I forgot. Actually, Acheron was my most favorite character. Are you pulling for anyone in 3.3?
Gotta stick around.
Not sure, actually.
I was stuck.
So I probably will just go full save, because if it's true, if the rumors are true, and the collab is gonna take place in 3.4, I want dupes for the characters. I don't care if they are strong, if they are weak or not. It's just for collection purposes. They will rerun the characters in 3.3, right? All the characters are gonna be rerun, but we don't know yet how Wuthering Waves is gonna handle the collab.
Friends usually meet up and visit each other often.
Besides, don't tell me you have all the characters. I am lacking Brent and Luke. I tried to go for Luke, the guy, I no such luck. But outside of that, I do have all the characters, yes. As I mentioned, I am not F2P in Wuthering Waves. Yep, I'm missing two. As I mentioned, I'm not F2P in Wuthering Waves, although, to be completely honest, I am pretty much only purchasing the daily and the battle pass. I'm just getting a combination of being lucky and at the same time getting a lot of currency F2P way. I skipped every Emanator. I did not go for Acheron. That's what I'm buying. I'm gonna be honest. I think since Wuthering Waves release, I only lost the 50-50 3 times.
Oh, I thought we were
Of
cool.
course. I feel like all the bad luck that happens in other games is turning to good luck for Wuthering Waves. You have one of these devs accounts. Somehow, Endfield, well, Wuthering Waves treated me the best out of all the gacha games when it comes to luck. Although I went to max PT for Ivan. I went to max PT. I lost the 50-50 2 times in a row for Yao Guang and for Sparxie in Honkai Star Rail, and I went to hard PT for 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗵𝗁 2 in Genshin, so I feel like I'm paying the piper. You're going for the weapons too? I'm going for the ones that make sense, right? For example, for Luke, I did not plan to go for his weapon because his F2P weapon is just as good. For Kartetia, it's definitely I'm definitely going for her weapon. This is his stream in 2 minutes. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try and they are gonna be late. Let's finish. Oh, wait, no. Let's watch the ZZ stream together. I'm gonna continue Tantang's quest next time because it seems like we're going the new in the new region. I myself I am only playing ZZ on and off, but I'm curious about how they are going right now. How many gachas you play? All of them? I don't fully play all of them. In ZZ, I'm just logging in, doing the daily, and then going off. I don't do the end game or things like that, you know? So it's not full play. Wait, is that a...
We promised everyone that we'd bring them the realest angels of delusion. But what the heck is a real angel of delusion anyway?
Wait, what the heck is this?
Isn't it like us right now? Like, Suna can't think of a melody. Curled up hugging your knees with his
What the frick is happening?
Aria, come on, help me out here. A realist, huh?
Did they hack me? What the fuck? I don't have anything open. I don't know how to close it. What the fuck? What the heck was that? I opened their stream. I paused their YouTube video. What? Did they embed the Angels of Delusions in the background or something? Okay.
Also quietly stepped in and involved.
Okay, it's fine now. But that was so weird.
Just yet. But as someone personally recommended by Severian, she must be quite an extraordinary individual. Before she arrives, I've also invited a rising idol that has been taking 6th Street by storm. Welcome, welcome.
Angels of Delusion.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep. The signal's great. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I participated in the beta for NT. It was very good. Frankly, it's gonna make a competition to ZZ out of everyone. Especially the horror mini games. I love them.
My goodness, I completely forgot to introduce myself. To put it simply, I'm the previous Angels of Delusion debut press conference organizer's colleague. This program is our project's new interview plan. Aria and Suna joining us for the interview is a wonderful surprise.
Wait, what? So didn't you say this was a group event? Well, they invited the leader of Angels of Delusion. Doesn't that count?
I mean, it was obvious they're gonna have all three of them at the same time.
Maybe they're as broke as us and can only invite one guest.
Members of Angels of Delusion, our program isn't broke at all. Our audio equipment is high quality too.
You heard all of that? We messed up again.
Hey,
Did he?
It's okay.
Oh my god,
Now,
the chat is going
why don't
crazy.
We begin today's special
What the
interview
fuck?
with the 3 members of
Oh.
Angels of Delusion.
Interview?
Now I noticed it.
Prepared.
You won't ask any embarrassing questions, right?
Should I close it?
Or wait?
No way! No
oh,
way!
You know what?
Ladies,
For
please, we would never
for
do
fun
that.
purposes, I'm just
I
gonna
heard
leave the
from Mr.
DGen chat in the
that the 3 of
background.
you can get a little excitable.
Usually,
But I
it
have to
depends
say,
on the
this is
patch, you
even
know. I
livelier
think
than I
the Angels of Delusion especially broke the gates or something.
It's just answering some of Mr. C's questions. As the leader, I can totally handle
Please tell me this is not gonna be a yap
We
stream
don't
like
have
the one
such
for Honkai Star
outdated,
Rail.
gimmicky segments here. If you're still unsure, let's just jump into the first question. This one is an interesting topic. If you had 10 billion dennies, Miss Nangong, what would you do with it?
What? 10 billion?
Sequence 6 all the characters.
How much? That must be enough.
Make myself a villa that looks exactly a replica of the villa where 𝗖meath and Rover lived.
Isn't that a bit modest for a hypothetical question?
Huh?
Huh? Ugh. Look at your faces. You're adorable. All right, serious
What the
answer.
heck is this?
Even the Angels of Delusion need a moment to come up with a delusion like that. Though, honestly,
Why is everyone
I don't really need that
sweating?
money.
What the heck?
I mean, personally, I don't really spend much money.
Oh, you scared me.
Transfer for Endfield so I can build
so
my
that's what you
characters.
meant.
That's so sad and so true.
Billion dennies.
I think my opinion is a bit different from yours.
Is this a filler patch too for
I take
ZZZ?
5 billion and slip random Denny surprise boxes into our upcoming album.
So I know they
So when
went
fans buy an
all
album,
on the Angels of Delusion. They made even VTuber characters for them and all
Wouldn't
that.
that be an amazing surprise?
Whoa, what a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Wait, no.
I don't understand how it always happens. If you have a filler patch in Genshin, it's a filler patch in Wuthering Waves, a filler patch in it's a filler patch everywhere, and you have a month that's completely dead, and then right after everything blows up. Like, I mean, the entire Angel is a filler, kind of, right? But
I'll
still.
hand it over to High Ambitions Financial to manage. With steady returns from
Like
that, I won't need to
next
worry about
month
Suna and Arya
is
anymore.
Honkai Star Rail anniversary, and I think is Neverness Everness patch release. When they say that they are releasing it in April, right?
It's a little Denny picture.
Yeah, at the very end of April. And right after Neverness release, you have Wuthering Waves anniversary patch.
You guys were having so
29th
much
of
fun
April,
just
yeah.
now. I
That's when
didn't want to
NT
interrupt.
releases.
My second question is, as the leader of Angels
And after
of
what I
Delusion,
think is the
what's been the
ZZZ
most
anniversary,
memorable
right?
thing for
And
you,
there is
Miss
also
Nangong?
the summer.
Most memorable thing for me was that one time we rented a studio that was super far away to record the MV for our new song. The commute was so long, I fell asleep on the metro and even had a couple dreams. After waking up, we still had to walk forever before we could get there. There was a storm that day, and it blew away our
Okay,
audience.
people are ready. So, look at this.
A real
Get to the point. Seed rerun. Idle fans are okay.
Who knows?
Okay,
that was part of the
I'm gonna give the prize to this chat for the most DGen live stream chat out of all of them.
Managed to remain intact. It really did feel like a dream.
This live stream makes me want to break my monitor. You are not the only one. I don't know why they are talking so much.
It does sound quite
This
unforgettable.
is July
The third question
4th.
is for all 3 of you. I heard that Miss Nangong is good at everything she does. What do you guys
What the
think?
Well, I'm not actually.
When are they just going to the actual
That's
version?
not true. Every time we work part-time jobs
What
together,
the
you always manage to do extra and
They
get
are
tons
really
of
trying to make publicity for these
to be more
characters, huh?
customers on those days.
Arumasa rerun. Arumasa was given for free, no? Who is gonna... That will break everything.
Happen to know how to mix the perfect sweet and sour syrup. Just
happened?
Of course they give Harumasa for free.
Total coincidence.
Isn't it interesting how all the games like Wuthering Waves gave Shang-Liao for free, Honkai Star Rail gave Ratio for free, and ZZ gave Harumasa for free? It's always the guy. It's always the freaking guy that is given for free.
Lying on her side on the couch, playing on her phone with this green light coming from
What
her
the
screen.
freak is happening?
Xiaoyu, don't do
Dude,
anything
who wants...
dangerous without telling
Okay.
us.
I'm not doing anything dangerous. Some things
Because
are just
guys
a bit
don't
too advanced
sell
for you two
well.
right now.
Now that I think of it,
It depends though,
doesn't
right?
rest much
I
at
mean,
all.
it's very hard.
often stays
So
up
I
late to
think
practice her
if
choreo
you make
secretly, so she can give us
girls
notes
have
the
better
next
design.
day.
They give Zhao too.
You knew?
Zhao, I
Gong, you
do not know
idiot.
about that one.
Every time you finish practice,
Oh
you always
right,
make
it's the
excuses
chibi.
to not
The
leave
chibi,
with
that's
us.
correct. I
We've been
forgot about
secretly
that one.
waiting for you.
So the way I see it is that girls have more freedom. Girl characters have more freedom for their design, among other things, right? It's also about the demographics. Most people that play gachas are guys and all that, you know. But at the same time, if, I almost know pull for a look, and that was insane. Yeah, I actually tried and pull for him because his gameplay is very fun. But can you even blame Luke? He was after aemeath. The guy was set for failure. Not only was he after aemeath, but he's competing with aemeath for lynae.
How nice. How cute.
Like, the guy was sentenced to death on arrival.
What I
And
meant was,
the possible collaboration in 3.4.
into really interesting places.
I mean,
Apart from the questions, we've also prepared a
pull for
song
him.
segment. What new song
I
have
only
you brought
tried
us
it because
today?
I love the aerial combat kind of thing. And again, compare the design, the clothes, and the so on and so forth of Luke with aemeath.
Not exactly.
Like,
It's more of a song.
there is no comparison, right?
But the core inspiration came from the impromptu trick Nangong planned for us
How
last time, right?
how much longer is this gonna last?
I'm so touched.
We need skip button. We need skip button.
So much.
I have no clue. I think
Lean on me. I'm totally leaning on you. And I'm gonna listen to it properly.
okay. Okay, finally. Oh, okay. At the very least, we skip the interview part. I have no clue what the freak was that. Wait, is this all?
Hey, don't stop there.
What the
Oh,
freak was
it's
that?
such a
Was that
warm melody.
supposed to be a song
Take this chance
preview?
to ask
I
one
heard
last
nothing.
question. Any plans for upcoming releases or shows?
Okay.
Should we tell him?
People asked for idols since before there is. Now we have these. Look, I don't want to be too mean because at the end of the day, there are people behind these characters, right? There are people behind these characters, and some of them are working and so on and so forth. And so for the most part, this. Wait, what the freak is this?
Right here. It's this super cool purple and black color combo. And the
Are they
fabric has
going
such a
the Blue
unique
Archive
texture,
route
too.
now?
Right. And I was telling Miss Cecilia, if she dressed you up as a demon,
If you want
it'd
idol,
basically
aemeath
just
is
be
an
her
idol.
natural
That's how you
form.
get an idol. You start with something, you know.
Didn't forget to add little pink accents either. So cute.
You give her a story, then you start launching her and so on and so forth. What the? Is she using like maces or something? It took
Countless times.
it took 10 minutes for them to show the first skin.
What are you two even talking about?
And wasn't Astrayao an idol?
That's my phone.
Huh? Who is it?
Let me see. Oh, it's a song I promised to write for a client. I completely forgot to send it this
The
morning.
heck is...
Do you remember which folder you saved it in?
Bro, are they trying...
Not really.
What's happening to Hoyo?
I think I remember. Let me see. Man.
After the Honkai Star Rail livestream, is this the next...
It's okay. We're about to go to the next segment anyway. Then we'll give you some time to complete your emergency commission.
So this is what happened. Kuro hired all the good writers from Hoyo for 3.0
Really?
and the planners and so on and so forth.
Then the three of us will
And
take
now
our beat for now.
Boyo is
We'll be
paying the
back before
price
the
in
next
Honkai
segment.
Star Rail and
Promise.
ZZZ.
See you soon.
As expected of Captain Angong, she carried the whole group on her back and built it from the ground
Is
up.
that Barney? No, it's the Snake Girl.
Energy idol group.
Bro, her design reminds me of Barney's except for the tail.
Yeah, that couldn't be me.
Huh? Officer 𝗖cie? When did you get here?
Say that again.
𝗖cie?
Try again.
Officer 𝗖cie?
That's right! Dear intelligent construct citizen, I'm 𝗖cie, a case specialist for public security and the #1 guardian of this city's
I've seen this girl posted online.
Officer 𝗖cie
Snake Girl and so on. This is such a. They could have at the very least gave her the fourth song, right? Like the snakes and so on and so forth. I can't even tell if she was
may not have used
a
the
snake.
travel allowance my boss gave me to treat myself.
No,
a little.
Haruma Sariran, please.
Mr. Z, if the intel's all good, let's begin our transaction.
This is how the live stream is going. Like there's no real people. That's the case for the Honkai Star Rail. It depends, right? I think for the big patches they have people, but for intermediate patches it's only VTuber.
You've got my back if we run into danger, right?
Okay, we finally get to the actual combat.
Ding-a-ling, comic concerto. So hard to deal with. The show's already started. Together, let's create the miracle of collision.
I wish I could have snuck some egg pudding into the logistics supplies. Lady 𝗖cie, on the move. I'll take a bite. Careful, I'm venomous. Nothing but grunts.
She could be Barney's sister.
Can I surrender? Now you're the prey. This isn't just one person's doing.
Talk too much. My apologies for the wait.
Belina, you finally made it.
There are so many characters.
To my slaughterhouse. Next time we meet, don't ever let me get this close again.
We live in a world that coexists with hollows.
That girl, that purple-haired girl looks like the main character.
Become everyone's proxy.
Champions never fall to the past. I like the goofy expressions for the Snake Girl.
Tell them I've already seized the sun. The sun. The sun.
It seems this year's Hollow Champion competition is on a much larger scale than before.
Yep. After all, the sponsor this time
Ice Anomaly. Oh my god, I already have Miyabi.
Not only are they
Tell
offering
me at least she works with Miyabi, like she's her support, right?
equipment as rewards, I hear they even got something super rare called.
So from what I've seen as far as live streams go, Wuthering Waves has real people almost. I think for every live stream, ZZZ has characters for like 99% of the live stream. I don't think they ever had a real
they are
person.
one of the leading companies under top, so they're loaded.
And the Genshin depends. I love and the Honkai Star Rail.
And the entertainment industry. Their current head, Edmund, has been especially successful in
She's the one I'm
expanding their
pulling for
entertainment
to
ventures.
duo Miyabi.
As for Flint Porceloy,
Nice.
it's no ordinary material.
So they work
Its
together.
core value
I
lies
never
not
pulled
in
for
its
the
strength
pink-haired
or
girl,
durability,
so
but in its ability to stabilize ether fluctuations. It's even effective against both the environment and living beings.
I knew it was a niche product. I'd rather have 2 eggs instead.
Anyway, if both tops and senior public security officers are launching discrete investigations, then this competition is likely more than just a routine hollow cleanup.
Wait, you know about that?
About what?
Those faded ethereals! The ones with almost no ether activity! That demon, I mean my boss, sent me to investigate them.
Huh? Ethereals with almost no ether activity?
Right? It's super weird. Like someone hit pause on them.
I've actually never heard of faded ethereals before.
Can we move on from faded ethereals? I got the idea. I got the concept.
Color, I do know of a place.
Anyway, my boss ordered me to use my snake Thyron specialty.
Damn, she uses her tail as some kind of chair.
To investigate the case.
Oh, I see. Did he say anything
They could have
else?
made her so much better though.
Mission has to remain strictly
Snake eyes, forked tongue, actual snake tail for legs instead of just like an extra tail. That will make it her so unique. Like Lamia.
Sweeper? Do you mean for me?
Oh, that ice-cold.
But maybe the snake tail is not.
If you want,
how about
Cia,
changeable? Right? You can change between her having regular legs with regular tail and her having a normal tail, like how Cartetia and the aemeath change
I
form.
was referring to someone else. Black Wolf
That would have made
Romuald.
her so much
After
better.
Caledon disbanded, Black Wolf Romuald became a wanted man. Unable to operate openly in New Eridu, he spent the past few years working as an underground mercenary in the city's shadows. Years of hunting experience has made him an extremely dangerous opponent. In combat, Black Wolf can activate a corruptive barrier, increasing his own crit damage resistance and anti-interrupt levels while continuously damaging enemies. But at the same time, teams that rapidly apply attribute anomalies can effectively break through the corruptive
Okay, so
barrier.
this is
I
attribute
sure hope
anomaly
this
shielding.
murderous
Who
serial
would
killer
guess?
doesn't end up becoming an obstacle in the competition. Next up, let's check out our new agent's skills.
Okay, the combat is nice.
Nan Gongyu is an S-rank ether stun agent. As the lead dancer of Angels of Delusion, Nan Gongyu shines both on the stage and in combat with her amazing moves. In combat, Nan Gongyu will automatically recover downbeats as time goes on. When any squad member inflicts an anomaly on an enemy, it'll also give Nan Gongyu downbeats. With enough downbeats, Nan Gongyu can launch up to 3 charged
Oh my
attacks
god, I did not think of that.
accumulate massive
They
days
managed
against the enemy,
to somehow
extending their stun duration while also increasing her own
exclude
base health
Miyabi
and anomaly build-up rate.
while shielding anomaly.
Ooh, guess those morning stars aren't just for show.
Upon activating her EX special attack, Nan Gongyu swings her dual morning stars at enemies and, at this moment, by holding down basic attack with enough downbeats, she can immediately follow up with her second charged attack. Her EX special attack won't interrupt her charged
Are
attack
these
combo
animations the
When
same
unleashing her ultimate,
if you have
Nan
all
Gongyu
the
will
angels
launch a
or
flurry of attacks and
is a
activate
different
Ether
one if
Veil
you're missing
Delusion
one?
reprise, increasing all squad members' attack. While Nan Gong remains standing, her warm smile will bring everyone encouragement, increasing all squad members' anomaly build-up rate against the stunned enemies. And when triggering a chain attack, their anomaly build-up rate is further increased. When an enemy is stunned and gets hit by Anna Bloom or Disorder attack, or any squad member inflicts an anomaly, the enemy will gain 1 stack of vibrato. When an enemy reaches a certain number of stacks and is inflicted with anomaly and stunned, all vibrato stacks are automatically removed and a bloom is triggered. If an enemy with vibrato recovers from stun, vibrato will also be removed. And if under an anomaly,
Look at the little
a bloom
chibis
will also
dancing.
trigger. When any squad member stuns an enemy, Nan Gong will gain the Dance Prowess effect. With this effect, Nan Gong's EX special attack and charged attack can trigger Polarity Disorder against enemies afflicted with anomalies, dealing damage without removing the enemy's anomaly. In battle, Nan Gongyu leads the charge powered by Friendship and Bonds. Consume downbeats
What
to
did she
rapidly
say?
stun enemies, and then Nan Gongyu will
He
hand
said
the spotlight
bonds?
over to her teammates for burst damage. With enough vibrato stacks, it triggers a bloom. And with her squad mates inflicting anomaly, Nangongyu will also get back her downbeats in preparation for the next
It does look
dazzling attack.
fun to play.
Performing on stage and working part-time jobs in the Hollow. Ugh, doesn't seem easy at all. But you know what? The specialist sitting right here in front of you is pretty good at singing and dancing too. If it weren't for my busy schedule, I'd be New Eridu's top idol by now. Speaking of, idols make a lot of Denny's, right? I could use that to buy so many snacks, so many eggs. Oh, then I also wouldn't have to work.
Miss 𝗖cie, Miss 𝗖cie.
The snake came out of her.
Oh, huh?
You're up next, so please snap out of it.
Oh.
The fit reminds me of John Doe's skin.
So, speaking of which, how's your combat ability, Officer 𝗖cie?
I'm super strong. I think.
As an electric
I
attack
think-
agent, Miss 𝗖cie has her own unique mechanics.
𝗖cie.
Using basic attacks, she will rapidly attack enemies with her spear.
I think you missed something real important, Mr. Z.
I was just about to get to it. Upon entering the battlefield, 𝗖cie will gain 3 points of venom.
I forgot to
They will
change
be automatically
the
consumed over time.
category.
Each time a venom point is consumed, it deals electric damage to enemies and increases 𝗖cie's crit rate for a while.
Venom can be spent, so of course, it can be replenished too.
That's right.
Wait, what
Upon
did they say?
launching her
Increases
EX
crit
special
rate?
attack, 𝗖cie will attack enemies ahead and gain points of venom. With enough energy,
With
hold
a
and
mob
activate EX
that's
special
made
attack to
against
consume
crit rate.
extra energy and replenish additional points of venom. Her ultimate and a chain attack can also replenish venom while dealing damage. With the maximum number of venom points, apart from waiting for them to be consumed automatically, 𝗖cie can also launch basic attack Serpent's Kiss to actively use up her remaining venom and deal damage to enemies.
That's how we snake Byrons are. We wait for the opportune moment to strike our opponent down with a fatal
The
blow.
pause.
Now let's take a look at some combat footage. As an electric attack agent, 𝗖cie will start the battle off, give her buff, then she can rotate with the other DPS to deal damage. During this rotation, don't forget to replenish her venom. Maintaining the uptime of those buffs is the key to building her damage. With enough venom, she then uses basic attack Serpent's Kiss to deliver a heavy burst of damage.
John Dory Ranja. Okay, it's not only me that is seeing
I'm
that.
amazing, aren't I?
Your powerful and versatile moves truly are impressive. And now it's time to review the cooperation details for agents Nangongyu and 𝗖cie. In the first half of version 2.7, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Nangongyu via the Axiom of Captivation exclusive channel.
Ether
The W
and
Engine
Stan.
channel Neon Fantasies will also be available.
Yep. Check out the effects in battle.
So it makes her wings shinier.
In addition, S-rank agent 𝗖cie and S-rank W Engine Kraken's Cradle will also rerun in the first half. In the second half
Okay,
of
we
version
have
2.7, proxies can obtain S-rank agent 𝗖cie via
But
the Evolution of
Tentacle
Gluttony
Girl back.
exclusive channel.
And the W Engine channel Serpentine Seeker will also be available. I look so cool when I equip it.
It's the particles for the weapon, the pink thing, and maybe the tail is pinker.
Also, the rerun in the second half will be for S-rank agent
Of
Seed
course.
and S-rank W Engine Cordis Germana. Once you
So
confirm
is,
your partnership with new agents, you'll unlock new Internaut avatars. Be sure to invite them out and experience interesting encounters. After reaching the trust requirement, you can also unlock dynamic wallpapers. Check them out.
Oh, okay, I got the concept. Next. I don't need 30 seconds of slow motion for each wallpaper, you know? At least if they had some actions outside of tilting their heads.
In addition, in version 2.7, if proxies gather all 3 angels of delusion through signal search, they can obtain a special wallpaper. I can practically hear you all in front of the screen screaming, "I want them all!"
I mean, who isn't a Delulu, right?
This reward will become a permanent feature after Nangongyu's exclusive channel ends during version 2.7. Proxies can still unlock the special wallpaper upon gathering all 3 angels in future
Yeah,
reruns.
if they did not do that,
Last but not
there will
least,
probably be
log in during the
fires
corresponding check-in
everywhere.
events to obtain up to 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 Bupons.
Next up, we got the new events in Redo, right?
Right. But let's leave that to our little angels. It'll also be the perfect opportunity for them to sharpen their professional skills.
Yay! Time to clock out.
Actually, there's
Not
still
gonna
another
lie, I
segment
like
for ya. Anyway,
the
let's
Snake
all
Girl's
hope their
avatar
commission
more.
goes well. Let's take a break. See you all later.
Okay, Miss Hiss, the first redemption code. I forgot to redeem the codes. Okay. After this, I'll have to. After going off, I'll have to just go to Wuthering Waves and did Endfield leave any codes? I actually did not check. I think they have. I hope I'm not too late. They usually are left for what? 2-3 days? It should be fine. Okay, but next. I feel like they're. It took 30 minutes to show the characters. By this point, the Wuthering Waves live stream was already over. How long was the Endfield live stream?
That's our emergency commission dealt with.
Now, let me check.
Let's see, what segment are we at now? Oh, looks like we're just in time
40
for the event
minutes.
introductions.
Oh, found my lines.
Ooh, thank
Don't
you.
forget to use the redemption code from today's stream, everyone. It'd be a shame if it expired.
Next, let's talk about the new version events. This is the highlight of the stream.
At least they picked up the
And
pace.
Mr. Z said, it's a good opportunity to hone your professional skills. He's not just trying to slack off, right? No way! Mr. Z is such a good Bangbu. He even let us step away earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
He even said, the event details have been prepared for you. If you guys do the introductions, our ratings will go off the charts.
You didn't have to mention that part.
You too. I can practically see our future collab opportunities flying away as we speak.
I'm sorry!
If you're sorry, then focus and finish the job properly. So, let's take a look at the first event. Whoa! It's Simmer Hot Pot Restaurant!
I remember the owner, Blaze, is Nongong's friend. Ah, the simmer with all the negative
Check in
reviews
and
online.
favorite for a free plate of.
Soup base was crazy salty, the desserts were crazy sweet, the seafood reeked like hell, and the owners got the nastiest attitude ever! No way! Blaze is the best chef I know! I gotta head to Lumina Square later and see what's going on.
Okay. In this event, apart from helping Blaze
That
with
should
her
be a.
troubles,
That girl should be a 4-star.
also get to enjoy the fun of making your own hot pot. If you want to make the perfect hot pot, the flavor of the ingredients and the combination chosen are all crucial to your success. For example, a combination of different high-quality beef will give you an absolutely delicious meat feast. Or combining the fresh sweetness of veggies and rice noodles, which makes your taste buds bloom. Or putting braised chicken feet into spicy soup when it melts
What's
in your
this?
mouth so fragrant and spicy. Then add the crispness of woodier mushrooms and bamboo shoots. So good.
What the heck is wrong? What the girl really loves hot
Delicious
pot.
waiting for you in this event.
Suna, you little food gremlin. You got me hungry now. Anyway, no amount of talking can do it justice. We'll let the proxies figure out the specific combinations themselves in the Chronicle of Simmering Flavors event.
Yep.
So it's similar to the mixology event. You need to figure out the combinations and then just do it.
And a hamster cage pass as a thank you gift. Apart from Simmer, there's also a special mission from HSO.
That's right. According to the
Combat
information
event.
Miss Miyabi provided, it seems a large number of low-risk ethereals have suddenly appeared in a hollow.
Individually, they're not much of a threat.
Miyabi
Might
event,
become a
nice.
real pain if they're left unchecked. If it's that Chief Miyabi's request, I bet the compensation is gonna be real good. Let me check.
Oh, Shuna's a little money grubber.
In this mission, proxies can use 3 two-person teams in relay battles. Deal damage to reduce the relay's required time. After completing each relay, you'll get powerful buffs. The buffs will keep leveling up with more relays.
I guess they are gonna add trial characters for this combat event, right? It will be nice to be able to try all the 3 idols in the same team.
Found it. You'll get a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards for completing the mission. Proxies who rank high can even claim a special title. And of course, there will be plenty of Denny's too.
I hope all proxies get an S+ score. May luck be on your side and victory follow every fight.
I'll introduce the next event. Maybe due to the Hollow Champion Tournament, there's been a surge in commissions on Internaut.
So, this is the perfect chance
Third or
to team up with
fourth
your old friends
Ellen Bar.
and take on some new commissions.
According to insider info, that 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁 will appear in these commissions too.
Complete the commissions to get boupons, polychromes, and more.
There's also 2 special commissions. In one of them, proxies are asked to repair a 𝗍𝗺.
Apparently, this 𝗍𝗺 entered the hollow on its own.
So that's pretty. The previous one was pretty much a login event.
Exploring the hollow, and ended up getting hurt. The recorded footage it brought back carries that.
You know
within
what?
it.
Say what you will about ZZ, but they have more content in the next patch than 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁, even though that's a very low bar to fill.
Practicing at 404.
Oh, guess it's a little Delulu too, huh? But that practice
So, a
session was
puzzle.
really fun. It was nice having everyone there.
It's our duty to protect the dream of our little Delulu. You'll not only get polychromes and Denny's from completing this commission, but also a name card.
This Genshin has
Review bombing everyone.
dibs
And
on
Mystic Wares is one of the
co-op events. Can we get co-op events in any game?
But the Redo Tour magazine's new shop review column isn't picking on just Mystic Wares. It's reviewing all the shops. Review bombing will cause a lot of trouble for the stores.
So it seems we'll need the proxies to step in again. As for the commission rewards, they're offering polychromes, upgrade materials, and even a title. Don't miss out.
Oh, proxies sure are busy. I don't think I'm cut out to be one.
It's okay. You can write some more songs. I just so happen to have a few new ideas.
We haven't even released our new song yet, and you already have new ideas? You really are a demon.
Nangum's just teasing. It looks like that's all for the event introductions. So, are your jobs done?
Let's hand things back over to Mr. Z next. It's about time we head to our part-time jobs.
And before we go, we hope all our proxies have a wonderful day every day.
You 3 have wonderful days too.
Okay, that's the event section.
That was a fun collaboration.
Yep. I hope I get to see their performance at Starloop next time.
I
By the way,
can't
did
wait
you
for the
hear
day they
that
step onto an
Olo
even
is
bigger
planning to
stage.
release a Genshin
Well then,
anime?
next
I wonder how
up,
that's
we've
gonna
got
go.
Something even more hardcore for our proxies.
Because
First of all,
the main character, the
HIA
Traveler,
Club
pretty much had
Simulated
no
Battle Trial is getting an
personality
update.
until
That's the
Inazuma.
Battle Club at Lumina Square, right? The combat simulations in there feel almost too real.
That's right. Proxies can experience the new update, Battle Trial, Tidal Wave, at the HIA now.
Nice! The enemy lineup's been updated too. Whoa, so many enemies I've never seen before. Now, if I ever encounter them in a hollow, I'll be way more prepared to run away.
That's certainly one way to look at it. This update also introduces exclusive scoring bonuses tailored to several recently released agents.
That means that proxies can get better
Wonderful.
scores by using agents who recently partnered with the leaderboard and completion rewards like polychromes, name cards, and titles.
Shield
will
boxes.
also be reset with the tidal wave update.
I'll let our proxies discover the details for themselves at the HIA Club.
I heard Scott Outpost is getting some updates too.
Yep. 世域 Defense and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate as usual.
And after clearing the 5th floor of Shiryu Defense, you'll now be able to see your own ranking.
For combat enthusiasts, that's another great way to measure your strength.
Now that's some real competition.
In addition, Area Patrol has a new commission available.
Completing this commission will get you the 2 new
Okay,
drive
new
disc
artifact sets,
Beneath
the regular.
Wonderland, and notes from the chain.
So
And with
really,
the double drop events for Area Patrol
Honkai
and
Star Rail
combat
got
simulation,
shafted.
proxies can get more drive discs
it's
or
fine.
choosing the perfect build.
It has
to get themselves ready.
it has more content than the current Wuthering Waves Sigrika page, right? I like Sigrika more as a character, but it's just one character. So outside of, I like the events for Wuthering Waves more, but ZZ is gonna be more hype because they're gonna finish the set of 3 Angels of Delusion and the Snake Girl also.
Faces, proxies can choose which face they'd
I don't
like
know.
to display.
So now
I am
everyone can
hyped
show off
about
their
Rossi
proudest
when she's gonna get released in a few
And
weeks in
we're not at
Endfield.
the end just yet.
I am gonna
There's more
try
surprises coming.
and get Sigrika. I don't know about that one.
Pre-orders for
I'll
Zilla
have,
Zone Zero, PS5,
I need to
and
save,
Xbox physical
but at the
collector's
same time I
edition
love her
are
animations.
officially open.
An actual physical game disc?
The set also contains limited time collectibles, exclusive merch, and in-game exclusive items alongside the physical disc.
Okay, physical
Don't
merch.
miss out, proxies!
More details will be revealed on our official social media channels before the set goes on sale, so stay tuned. By the way, Officer Cecilia, have you gotten your Ethereal card yet?
How many pulls you have saved in Arnights?
Outer ring to sign up is one
Don't
of
look
our
at me.
missions.
Huh?
You sign up here in the outer ring, right?
Part of
I
the
hope I'm
competition does
gonna
happen
be
here in
lucky
the
and
outer
get her
ring,
early.
but the
I have no other
sign-ups are
choice.
at Starloop.
I am 40 pulls of the next
I hope
S rank.
everything goes well for
And
Officer
after
Cecilia.
losing the 50-50 3 times in a row with Ivan, there is no way it's gonna happen again, right? Technically, I never won the 50-50. I got Ivan from pity.
Porcelumex's human experiments,
Everything.
the
All of
mining
them.
crisis
All
in
of
the
them.
Miasma town, the person
This is
Isolde
why I
wanted
decided to skip
revenge
Tang Tang.
against, the former Perch unit
One of
Type
the
Zero,
reasons.
and finally the mysterious
No
department
currency.
born
Even
for
if I was to lose the 50-50, I would end up. We got like 350 pulls. Yeah.
Tops.
Yeah, we
Not
got.
too long ago, I was sent a piece of encrypted
Yeah.
intel of unknown
Did we get
origins.
350? I don't feel like I used that many. I think I only used like 150, 160. I think it's the exploration. I did not go and open every chest like in Genshin or WuWa.
Here to decide where the chips go next.
It's been a long time. Lead scepter, tin crown, and copper ring. Never thought I'd live to see the 3 pacts working together again.
Together? As far as I know, the 3 pacts only ever take what they need.
You and that master of yours are still no fun at all. No wonder you never went into entertainment. Time is money. Let's talk business. Wi-Fi's chaos created another Void Hunter, and our old friend Mayflower took the whole prize. You want us to regain the upper hand.
Wi-Fi wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Before the head fell asleep, they left a warning. When Hollow Zero shifts, the bell of doom will ring. Today,
Is that
Sun
Fairy?
has appeared.
It sounds like Fairy.
Calling outpost. Calling outpost. This is Light Cavalry number 3.
Abnormal activity detected on Hollow Zero surface. I repeat, abnormal activity detected on Hollow
I did everything one. Yeah, that's the thing. I did not. I only picked the chests that were in my way. I did not go full on exploration. I did not have the time for that. I might do it for Rossi. If I fail the 50-50, I will probably just degen search everything, getting every scrounge every bit of pulls that I can get. Because I already am starting building her team. There is no way I'm. Ooh.
The old capital fell over 10 years ago.
That's
and now the creator
messed
has
up
risen
in
from the
more than
shadows
one
once
way.
more.
Knew it.
My master anticipated this.
Use the
move from
interactive map.
creator
Is there
long
any other
ago.
way? I am always
Right
using the
now, there's only
interactive map.
one path left. Rebirth.
Still playing that sacrifice trick, aren't you? I was the one who fixed Ravenlock's mess last time. If you ask me, New Eridu just doesn't have enough stars. Especially stars who answer only to us.
Void hunters? They're just lambs who were fooled onto the altar. Now that the Creator is back, their messengers will fight to the death to reclaim the authority that was stolen.
The Qingming sword?
Yishuang?
What's going on? The signal's terrible.
Something happened?
There's a lot of helicopters.
Miyabi, what's wrong?
Tailless is reacting to something.
Rather than the Void Hunters, that island isolated from the conflict, that should be our next target for Dominion. And with the chaos currently unfolding, now is the perfect moment to make it happen.
Opinions are divided. Judgment must be made. Although Krampus is absent, they've instructed us by protocol. We are tops. The embodiment of humanity's wealth. The ones who set the price of tomorrow's order. We swear an oath to gather the profit of all things and make it our own. To cast aside weakness and show no mercy on credit. To select among the masses and guide the coming of a new world.
So typical.
Well done, yokai. Now our plan can move forward. Make full use of the final legacy of Helios Academy. And by using them, we will make New Eridu.
Oh, okay, that was it. Buy the sensors from the game. Already doing that. I'm stockpiling them even though I am not using them at the moment. So, it looks like the story for 3.0 is gonna be pretty good. Z kinda had a weird track record with the story. It started normal, then they decided to make a reboot for it, at which point I dropped the game and I only started to play it here and there, and now it looks like it's picking up again. Yeah, it feels like they really did not know what direction to go with this game, at least not fully at the very beginning. Also, all the TV complaints. This is probably the horror game with the shakiest track record, but yeah. Now, I'm tired and I want to go and eat because for some reason that section of the stream with the food, it actually made me hungry. You know how cooked I am right now, if that worked for me. So yeah, tomorrow we finish Tantang's story in Endfield, and I don't know if there is going to be any other event in other games. If not, that's just going to be it. I don't know how much longer that story is. It might be a very short stream. I hope there is still a little more from that. Maybe we can check also some of the side stories or whatnot. I also want to finish upgrading my factory to 3, to regional 3 or something like that. And we are going to continue building the Rossi team. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Until next time, good luck with your pulls. If you plan to pull for any character, if you did not get them already, or if you are saving up for whatever is upcoming. In 1 month from now is the Honkai Star anniversary and the Wuthering Waves anniversary. These are gonna be big ones. The release of NT, all that good stuff. April is shaping up to be quite the crazy month. Oh, and Azure _𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵. I can't wait for the closed beta. It kind of sucks that's mainly for China. Well, it's not technically for China, but it will happen in China. It looks like global is not gonna be released at the same time, which is a bummer. Azure _𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵 is the game I'm looking forward to the most. I love the PAL world, the base building system. Endfield kind of has it with the factories, but I want something more alive than cold machinery, if that makes sense, you know. I feel like the factory will be even better if you had operators just running around checking stuff or whatnot. But these are just minor gripes, minor improvement that I will consider for these games. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye for now. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Razor. Now, my alert half the time is not working. Half the time is gonna blast my ears. It's 50-50 what's gonna happen. So, yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot for the follow. Bye. Have a wonderful weekend. All that pizzazz.